This is Badass Billy Gunn, 11-time WWE Tag Team Champion, Intercontinental Champion, Hardcore Champion, and you're listening to IcoPod. You gotta hear this. And if you're not listening to this, I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
And we're back with episode 149 of IcoPod. I am Bob Colling Jr., and with me, as always, is Austin Skinner and Dallas Gridley. And, fellas, it is time for SummerSlam 1995, the spectacular of the summer, the biggest event of the year if it's not WrestleMania. Diesel and Mabel, a casket match, a ladder match, and that's about, and a dentist. How are we feeling for it?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty pumped, man. I think it's gonna be a really great show, especially the dentist part.
I guess it's my turn to talk now. Okay, maybe not.
Go ahead, talk. I don't think this is gonna be a great show.
Okay, well, yeah. So obviously not. I think I'll second and probably third that notion. But part of me is holding on hope that we're maybe pleasantly surprised by a match or two on this card. I'm hoping, for some reason, I guess optimistically and foolishly, that we won't absolutely hate this show. I mean, we've hated some pay-per-views lately, and I mean hated some pay-per-views lately. So I'm kind of hoping that maybe for 1995, we've seen the lowest of lows already. I mean, it would be pretty hard to imagine anything worse than some of the pay-per-views we've seen thus far. So if we've already hit the bottom rung of the ladder, even if it's one step up, I'll take it at this point. So I'm really trying to stay positive with this episode. We'll see how long that lasts. Probably about 15 minutes into the show, I'll be very negative, if I had to guess. But you know what? Stranger things have happened here on IcoPod, and that's the way I'm going into this show.
That's fair. We are in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at the Civic Center with 18,062 people. The tagline for this event is "Face the Heat."
That's a good one.
I think the WWF is going to have to face the heat of the crowd when the show is not great.
I don't know. I feel like we're going into this anticipating it being worse than what it is.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's better, though, because if we have very low expectations, we could maybe be pleased a little bit better. Easier, yeah. I should say. So maybe it's better that we're not going into it like, oh, this show's going to be pretty good. Because then if it wasn't pretty good, we're going to be like, well, shit.
Right.
So I don't know. I think maybe it's probably better we're kind of going into it, kind of looking down on it. But I don't know. Yeah. I think when I thought it was very clear that even they knew that it wasn't going to be a good show when they had to switch it to Shawn versus Razor in a ladder match. I think that was, to me, that was such a clear indication of like, this is not a strong show. We have to put something exciting on it.
Yeah.
So if they were feeling that way, how could we not?
I mean, I wonder what they would have done if they had kept it Shawn and Sid in regards to Razor.
He might not have had a spot. What else was he doing, you know? With him and Savio essentially losing 2 matches in a row. I mean, the one was like a no contest or whatever. For the tag belts, I mean, you couldn't put them in another tag match. Why would you want to do that again, too? So I feel like he probably wouldn't have had a spot.
Yeah, and speaking of the tag champs, they're not even on the show.
I mean, yeah, so there you go.
I think that's a good point, too. I mean, like Dallas said, think of some of the shows that we've seen maybe on paper, especially like In Your Houses and stuff, where on paper they read pretty good. And then they happen, and then they're pretty bad. So I think as far as like expectation wise, it is kind of a leg up per se, because as Dallas said, we're not going in with super high major expectations. So I'm hoping, again, piggybacking on my own optimism this episode, we are pleasantly surprised by maybe a match or two. That's my hope. If we can get out of SummerSlam 95 not regretting the full 3 hours, it's a win in my book.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. If we can even get a good 40 minutes out of it.
Right.
Could be a win. The buy rate for this event was a 0.9, which is the equivalent to approximately 205,000 buys for the 1995 standards. A 1.0 would have equated to roughly 230,000 homes. And this is a decrease from 1994 SummerSlam, which, if you don't remember, is, I believe that was the first time we did a live watch format for the regular IcoPod series, not a bonus episode. And that was with Bret Owen in a cage and Undertaker taking on a fake Undertaker.
Right.
So we've apparently gotten significantly worse here in 95 than Undertaker against Undertaker.
Just to highlight, I feel like we have solely to blame Undertaker versus Undertaker for going to a live watch format, because I have a feeling, a sneaking suspicion, you could say, that through the lead up in Bob's head, he was like, there is no way, no fucking way I am sitting down watching SummerSlam, taking notes, and then talking about it for 3 hours. We're going to watch this shit once because it's Undertaker versus Undertaker. We're going to watch it live so I don't really have to focus too much on the match. And then from now on, just because they're doing this bullshit, we're going to watch every show live. That's what I think Bob's thought process was going into.
No, my thought process was twofold. Number one, I didn't like continually writing notes every week in long form, and then having to sit on reactions to the shows and trying to remember what my reaction necessarily was to something for 4 or 5 days. Instead, you do this and you just get your natural reaction to it.
Yeah, okay, that's a good explanation, guys. Read between the lines, though, while Bob's talking there. Undertaker versus Undertaker. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that definitely had a contributing factor.
Correct.
There's no doubt about that. And I actually think that the first time we did a live watch was actually one of the,
I think it was an episode of Raw.
I think it was the MSG show.
Oh.
The January 94 one.
Yeah, you know what? You might be right. I know we live watched that.
Yeah.
Well, what did
and
you
it wasn't a bonus.
Right.
Okay, so did you guys always live watch the bonus episodes first?
Yes.
Is that how you cover
Yeah,
those?
so the WCW ones we always live.
Right, that makes sense, because the first episode I did with you guys, we all watched that awful Beach Blast 93 show or whatever, like at Bob's. Yeah. And so I didn't know if, okay, that makes sense if you only live watch the bonuses then.
So that's what we do. And then even when it came to WWF pay-per-views, we still sat through and did all the notes. So those I kind of dreaded because they took forever, and then we'd have to talk about them forever. But we would make sure we did have a break afterwards. So now that we've kind of lessened our load, we don't have as many breaks. But in the long run, it's better for all parties involved.
Yeah. I'll never forget the weekend before Austin moved to Florida. We literally did about 7 raid shows.
I remember writing on Facebook that it was 9 hours worth of audio.
Yeah.
No joke.
That's a really long time.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't do it all straight through. I mean, we went and got lunch and stuff or whatever. But
yeah, but that's a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot.
That's been much.
Because I didn't know what, fucking
didn't know what was going on.
Wi-Fi or like when I was moving, I didn't know none of that shit.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we also don't know if this SummerSlam 95 show is going to be worth our time here. It took place on August 27th, 1995. Obviously, once again, in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania Civic Center, over 18,000 fans. The runtime is 2 hours, 42 minutes, and 59 seconds. So basically 2:43.
Yeah.
If you guys want to watch along with us, head over to the WWE Network or find it in your personal collection, whether it be a DVD or a VHS, even though I don't know how many people necessarily still have a VCR that works.
Hey, you're talking to one of them.
Is it plugged in?
No, it's in storage currently.
But
it works,
right,
and
so,
I have one.
Well, you don't know that it's in storage, not actively using it.
It works.
So that is dismissed. Like I'm Dean Douglas.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to count down from 5, and then when I say play, we're going to all hit play, and we're going to watch this for hopefully not forever. Hopefully it speeds right through. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Guys, this is brought to you by the World Wrestling Federation.
I wouldn't have guessed that, to be honest.
Oh, the music.
Oh, yeah, we're getting some dramatic music. You would have thought we were watching Judge Judy.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, now you'll remember Davey Boy, just 6 days before this, turned on Diesel. Part of the royal plan.
I don't like this. This is like on pay-per-view, this little promo package here.
Isn't what they normally do this, don't they?
Well, yeah, you got to have it's like the hype up for on the actual show.
It just feels like Raw to me.
I don't mind it.
It probably doesn't help that I'm not actually listening to the audio, though, either.
Yeah, because, they kind of have, like, some dramatic music, and I don't know. I mean, I don't hate it.
Yeah, and Todd Pengill's doing a voiceover.
Guys, how pumped are you for the Undertaker match?
Not really.
If it ends the fucking comma feud, then I'm all for it, man.
I hope it ends comma in general.
I'm cool with that, too.
Kama's really only feuded with him, right? He hasn't had any other feud.
Not really, yeah. I can't believe we're promoting a ladder match between Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon for the IC strap. Are you fucking kidding me?
I believe it. Face the heat. Stridex. Get rid of your acne with Stridex.
What are they trying to say about their viewers, man?
They were all pimply nerds.
Yeah.
I mean, my God, look at that awful picture up in the top of the background there.
Yeah.
Looks pretty good crowd-wise for 18,000.
Vince is saying it's the largest crowd in this arena.
Wow. That might be a small stretch.
Always is, baby. Inflate those numbers.
I don't know if it's the layout of the building, but it doesn't look like it's huge.
No.
Like it's a small 18,000 crowd.
This doesn't feel like a SummerSlam arena, put it that way.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler and Vince McMahon running down some of the big matches here. There's a woman in the background that's got like a fancy dress on. She kind of sticks out like a sore thumb.
She looks like somebody who'd be in a WCW crowd.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Yeah. Like sitting next with like Linda Balea.
Right.
Oh, boy, look at this.
Oh, great. Dean Doug.
Fucking Chicken Little here.
I like how he talks with his lips out like that. Okay, so tonight, the dean, an administrator in charge of counseling and disciplining.
This guy is such a dweeb.
Yeah, nothing says pro wrestler like a fucking nerd teacher.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 kids starting us off here. He will be wrestling Hakushi. which was advertised, but there's not really a personal issue between the two.
Yeah, no story involved.
No, maybe it's just, I thought that was the roadie right there in the crowd.
Listen, I don't hate a match that doesn't have a story if it's going to be a good match.
No, I don't either.
But I feel like they do that almost too much.
Well, on this show alone, there's at least 3.
Yeah,
that don't really have a substance attack. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3. And really, Isaac Yankem doesn't directly.
It's shaky at best.
It's Bret and Lawler.
Look at this. Hakushi's getting a pretty cool entrance with like a screen with some Japanese characters on it.
Where's his buddy Shinobi? Earlier today on Action Zone, Hakushi collided with Skip knocking him off the apron, and Horowitz pinned him.
Are you shitting me?
Why would they show this?
I was just thinking that. Why would you have just shown Hakushi losing right before he's about to wrestle on pay-per-view?
Right.
Great.
So you're basically telling me that he's not going to win this match,
especially against 1, 2, 3 fucking kid. Like, come on. Here's my issue with no storyline going into a pay-per-view. It's a fucking pay-per-view. So if I could see this match on Raw because there's no story involved.
Yep.
Why am I going to pay for it on pay-per-view? That's the whole point.
Yeah.
So to me, I don't care if it's 1 match or 5 matches on the card that don't have a story. I don't fucking like that.
Well, yeah. So you're going into a big show. You want me to pay for matches that have nothing going on in them when really these should be matches that have a blow off to them, and like they should be settling something here.
No doubt about it.
Or continuing a story, but you can't continue a story if you didn't have one to begin with.
Well, and I think that worked in the 80s because there wasn't Monday Night Raw.
Right.
It wasn't that huge television exposure for the most part.
Look at the blimp. Look how low the blimp is flying in the background. I hope it comes to the ring.
Oh my God.
If I was somebody up in the upper deck
you could
and
grab
I had to
that.
deal with that shit, I'd be pissed.
You can grab
Bob, Bob, if we were in this arena right now, your ass would be right behind that blimp. You know that, right?
100%. Because that's just my type of luck.
100%. That's what would happen.
A 6-hour car ride just for have a wooden pole in my fucking face.
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Well, we're getting a lot of stalling here. They're kind of circling the ring. Some feeling out processes happening.
I'm hoping the crowd is like alive tonight and not like a normal Raw crowd where generally they're sitting on their hands the whole time.
Well, it is Pittsburgh.
I was just going to say, and I've already seen some ECW loyalists in the crowd.
Yeah, I did too.
Well, good.
So
I don't see the hat guy. I see the beard, like the Jesus dude.
Yeah, I've seen him. Which is interesting because Douglas hasn't. How long has Douglas been off ECW TV?
Since I think March of '95 or April.
So I'm wondering what kind of reactions he's going to be getting on the screen because I'm assuming we'll see him again tonight at some point.
I feel like that's going to be a general trend throughout the show.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 kid just like flipped himself out of an armbar. That was nice. And then give him an arm drag.
Well, you know what? That's the type of stuff I want to see between 1, 2, 3 kid and Hakushi. Arm
Exactly.
bars.
Well, no, they're doing like some, now we're in a fucking headlock, but they were doing a little bit of like countering each other, kind of back and forth, some technical stuff.
I want them doing springboards and dives.
Well, yeah, but I think we're gonna get a nice balance as this match kind of picks up a little bit. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, and standing off at each other.
This start right now is the start of every independent wrestling match from 2019.
Right. So yeah, you do a couple quick moves, you stand at each other so the crowd can clap at you.
Yeah. Oh, congratulations! You passed wrestling school doing hip tosses, and now you're standing off to get your heat. Congratulations.
Listen, man, I didn't learn that in my first month of wrestling school.
Well, you were in the accelerated group, so you were learning how to do 450s and shooting star presses.
Yeah,
and how to get chopped.
Right.
Again, another standoff. Rock and roll.
Highly competitive. Vince says, this is out of this world already. Hey, I want some of that cotton candy. I just saw in the crowd. That sounds really good right now.
Yeah.
Now, after this event, Raw is off air for 2 weeks.
That's wild.
And if you remember, our next episode will be the first Monday Night Nitro.
I don't know about you guys, but for the past, I'd say 4 days, I've had 3 slices of pie a day.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I've had quite a bit of pie myself.
Kid with an arm drag.
Oof. Tilt-a-whirl ended up a little messy there.
Yeah, that was a sloppy one there.
Kid seemed a little heavy, it looked like.
Yeah, and I don't think he landed on his knee.
No,
he didn't.
I had 2 pieces of pie today, and then I used 2 different whipped creams.
Oof.
The first whipped cream looked like it was yellow, but I still ate
it.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask why you had 2 different whipped creams, but now I know.
Well, one was open and the other one wasn't.
Okay.
Oof.
But I feel fine.
Have you guys ever had homemade whipped cream?
Oh, yeah, of course I have.
No.
I've made it myself as well.
Oh.
Handspring elbow by Hakushi.
Yeah, well, Kid hit that turnbuckle wicked hard.
Yeah, he did. Now, to me, Jinsei Shinzaki, who is playing the part of Hakushi here, is always best as a tag team guy, in my opinion. He's relatively limited when it comes to a variance of moves. But like the moves he does very well. So like you almost don't want to overexpose him. And I feel like sometimes in singles bouts he gets overexposed a little bit.
He just did a Bronco Buster type thing here on 1, 2, 3. I wonder if that's where Kid got the idea for that. But I don't know if he's a better tag team wrestler because my only exposure to him is this and the one match he had in ECW.
Yeah.
Who did he mostly wrestle for in Japan?
He kind of bounced around. A lot of Michinoku Pro. That was a lot of his stuff. He was never really a permanent anywhere. Did some All Japan stuff. He was well traveled, Mr. Jinsei Shinzaki.
Interesting.
Some FMW stuff with Hayabusa and stuff, of course.
This has been slower than I was really anticipating it.
Yeah, I mean, now he's just like kicking Kid's like the back of his leg, but like he's barely even up, so it doesn't even look like he's like doing much. Well, that kick to the back wasn't bad. He's
like doing a Tajiri gimmick now.
Now that I think about it, I want to say Jinsei is like the president or a board member of All Japan right now. Let me look that up. I'm pretty sure he's part of the brass somewhere.
I think his fake tattoos are actually smudged on his forehead. I've never seen that before.
Dude, stop giving it away. Okay.
Splash off the middle of the rope for a 2 count. Well, like I've said before, as a kid, I thought it was real tattoos. I wanted to believe it.
Well, I'm surprised they don't kind of come off more than...
That's what I'm saying.
Because they must be some good fucking little tattoos there.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how often or how many times he had to like reapply it. Or how long it took. Oh, a backdrop here by Hakushi.
Oh.
Savant kick to send Kid to the floor.
He basically kicked him in the throat.
Yep.
Looks like Hakushi going for,
there it is. There's a handspring dive to the floor.
It's a Sasuke special, man. Correction, too, by the way. So, Shinzaki is actually the president of current Michinoku Pro, so not All Japan. He did wrestle for All Japan quite a bit, though.
Was he ever in New Japan?
Very briefly, in and out, and I want to say it was for Tag League shit.
Oh, that makes sense.
Got a double feature here.
Yeah, on the top of the shoulder block.
He's only made brief appearances in New Japan. I can't think of really anything of note to mention.
Okay. Got a 2 count off the top rope shoulder block. Now he does the devastating scoop slam. He's going up to the top again. Kid just sprawled out.
Oh, this is it.
And he misses the diving headbutt.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Kid is gaining a momentum. He's on his knees. He's ready to beat him with a move.
This is Hogan Warrior levels.
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it, man. The fucking arena is shaking.
Pandemonium. The Hawks are fighting back on Yokozuna right now.
Oh, the ropes are going to double close on each other in a second.
That was messy, too. Are they getting decent reactions here or not really?
Well, I don't know. You're about 2 seconds ahead of me. So
I know. I just paused.
You also were ahead of me. There goes 1, 2, 3. Get to the outside. Yeah. I feel like when they're doing bigger moves like that, the crowd and
that's what they wanted to see. Yeah.
And then they stop.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think 1, 2, 3 Kid's off his game a little bit tonight because a lot of his shit is like looking really sloppy.
He looks gassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He like when you just walk to the corner, he looks sluggish. Like he's like,
right.
Oh, fuck.
Right.
And now he's up on top and a frog splash. 1, 2. Oh, Hakushi kicks out. Yeah, so this is what they want. Since there's no story behind it, when they hit the big moves, it's a pop, then silence, and then pop, and then silence.
Oh.
1, 2.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Hakushi just countered a spinning heel kick with essentially just like a slam. And he got the clean win.
I was not expecting that.
No, it was a big catch, though. Like, I thought it was nice, like, counter, but I did not think that was about to be the finish.
Yeah.
So he loses to Barry Horowitz on Action Zone about 8 hours before this. And then he beats 1, 2, 3 Kid clean in the middle of the ring.
You can tell, even with the loss of Shinobi and like the lack of story, like they don't know what to do with Hakushi.
No idea.
They have no idea what to do with him. They just know he's skilled. So let's put him on pay-per-view.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. As we're getting some recaps here, have you guys ever, not even delved deep, but like seen any Michinoku Pro stuff?
I don't think so.
I want to say I have, but like I couldn't tell you what. And if I did, it's probably because you showed me it.
Well, I have a very big soft spot, as you both know, for Michinoku Pro stuff. I highly suggest it.
Here's
Dallas, if you have watched Michinoku Pro and not Memphis, I'm gonna be pissed.
What?
You haven't watched any Memphis, but have you seen Michinoku Pro?
I'm going to be proud.
That's a lot. That's a very different, Bob. I'm trying to listen to King Mabel talk here, though, which,
okay, well,
you know what? Here, great.
This is the promo. Hear he. I fucking gonna win the belt because I'm 580 pounds and Diesel can't pick me up. And I'm laughing right now because I'm just thinking about the ratings and they're going to go down to like a 1.6 and then I'm going to be the reason WWF goes out of business. Also, I ate Sir Mo and that's why he's not next to me.
Yikes.
Here comes Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Speaking of not doing anything, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, since his debut early in the year, has just done really enhancement matches. He hasn't wrestling, but they're saying that he stinks. He looks pretty clean to me. I don't know.
Well,
yeah.
And here's the thing: if it were me, what have we seen? Maybe 2 Hunter Hearst Helmsley matches on Raw.
I mean, probably more than that.
No, we've seen more than that. But
just
regardless. Okay, why not save him and debut him at SummerSlam?
Yeah.
What has he done before then? Nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, the match he has tonight ain't shit either. So you could have just done that.
Don't you dare disrespect.
No, you know what I mean.
You son of a bitch. He is wrestling a man who has yet to finish a race. But he will continually get in his little Hot Wheels car and go around the little sport track
This
try to
better
win
be a good
matches.
fucking match, okay? Fuck your little degrading of Bob Holly here, Bob. This better be a good match. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was putting him over.
Bull, you
Look at
killed
this
him
guy.
in your booking.
I didn't kill him. Doink
Ascent-
almost killed him by cutting his brakes, and then he didn't. And he's like, "I knew it was you, Doink, and I'll see you at SummerSlam." And then he lost him at SummerSlam. But that's okay. I had to get Doink over with his tag team partner Huey.
Was this match even announced? Because I don't remember it.
No, it was not.
Okay.
At least I don't think it was. And if it was, oh well. I don't remember it.
So Bob Holly's sister was just in the crowd clapping for him, being like, "Yeah, Bobby,
We love you, Bobby.
you're doing great." And this is the
This
first
is
time I
so
believe that
funny.
we've seen Hunter S. Helmsley in the red jacket. By the way, just like to point that out.
Oh.
I just thought it was funny how they had a close-up of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and he looks like, a star. Potential star. And then they go to Bob Holly, and he looks like Hot Rod. The guy from the movie there, Hot Rod.
Yeah. I don't know if I see Hunter Hearst Helmsley and I see Star, to be honest.
I think I do in 95.
Well, I think, like, compare these two. We got the goofy race car driver, and then we got Hunter S. Helmsley, who looks like he's just going to kick your ass.
Yeah, but Hunter Hearst Helmsley pretty goofy himself, I think.
He's a Steven Regal version that the WWF wanted. He's
That's-
literally doing Steven Regal's gimmick.
Well, yeah,
That's
yeah.
the problem. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Well, yeah. So
So
I
for
agree
me,
with that.
it's like-
But
If I'm a fan watching at this time, I'm thinking, okay, Hunter Hearst Helmsley is going to be around for maybe a year.
No
And
way.
then see any more of him.
No way. If let's say if I saw this guy as Bob Holly's about to do a scoop slam, there he goes. If I saw this guy in 1995, and let's say he never evolves, like he doesn't become the game, or whatever, I'm thinking at the bare minimum, this guy will be around for 10 years as an upper mid card guy. He'll be a 13-time Intercontinental champion.
What the fuck?
well, hold on. Well,
Yeah.
I think
100%.
whether or not Bob's joking or not right now, I think
I'm not joking.
Okay.
When you
so here's-
compare it to fucking King Mabel,
Okay, that's
Jerry
what I'm-
Lawler, a dentist. You look at your
That-
heel side. This
that's
guy
what
is
I'm
up
saying.
there.
He's not a fucking cartoon character.
Right.
Where that's where, like, okay, we can like Jean-Pierre Lafitte, but that dude's a fucking pirate, and so he ain't gonna stay here forever.
When I look at a guy like Goldust, I'm thinking, all right, that guy will be around for a year.
Oh, Goldust, that one's tough. I think I need to see him like come out first and decide if I think he would.
I'm basing that just off vignettes, but I think I'd be like maybe a year.
But
two-
like
two
I said,
tops.
you compare Hunter Hearst Helmsley to people like Bob Holly, to the fucking Isaac Yankem, who's a dentist, King Mabel, like those people are so it's almost too gimmicky. Like at least Hunter Hearst Helmsley, I feel like it's general enough of like a gimmick. Like he's like the little proper like aristocrat or whatever, and like I don't know. I feel like there's more you can do with that than he's a race car driver. Yeah, there he is.
Well, and I think part of my problem is I'm looking at it as if I'm a pretty well-versed fan of 1995. So I've seen him as a lot of bullshit in WCW. And it's like, oh, well, if he couldn't even make it in WCW or like wanted to leave there, what is he really going to get accomplished here? Sort of thing.
I know what you
Like,
mean.
is he ever going to be more popular than Bret Hart?
No,
No.
but that's not his role.
But do you see what I'm saying, kind of?
I think he could be a foil to a guy like Bret Hart. I would say Hunter Hearst Helmsley is one of the only dudes that we've seen in 95 that I'd be like, okay, this guy's going to be around for a while. One of the only ones.
I don't know. We just haven't seen a lot of him.
No, I know, but I think that maybe there's a reason we haven't seen a lot of them.
Yeah.
Kind of like what you're saying, like why not just hold them off to debut here anyway? Maybe to them this is kind of we brought them, we spliced them in a couple of times, but this is going to be the showcase.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the rest of 95 going into 96, like what we'll do.
Oh, we got a split screen here.
There's Davey Boy. I'm not
Davey
fucking
Boy,
booked, but I'm here. I'm fucking pissed. Where's
I'm
fucking
coming in
Diesel?
here. They're like, Davey, why are you here? Because I'm bizarre.
I'm here for a payday.
And they cut back to the match. He's like, got no comment. He's here because he's mad at you. Oh, yeah, fuck. You thought you weren't going to see one of these again because
I drove 5 hours in the wrong direction. I thought you said Philly. What the hell is it, Pittsburgh? I gave Brian Knobs a call, and I was like, what's Pitty City?
Oh, fuck.
This is fucking bullshit, Brian Knobs. I'm here. Fucking smells like Brian Knobs.
Bob Holly getting arm dragged over the top rope there. I'll tell you what, Hunter Hearst Helmsley's been in control here for I would say 90% of this match to start us off.
Well, I think it's historically known that Bob Holly is the only tag team champion in WWF history to never get more than 15% of offense in a match.
Right.
That's good.
Oh, no. DDT. What is this guy? Jake Roberts?
Let's see, he's waiting to cover, so he doesn't completely kill the move because he can't get the cover.
Well, Hunter Hearst Helmsley's kind of killing it because he's already getting up. He's just okay.
It's because he didn't pin him, though. He's up after the 3, so it's okay. Look at everyone in the front row wearing the same SummerSlam shirt.
Yeah. They weren't giving those for free or anything.
Probably Earl Hebner in the parking lot.
Right.
What in the hell?
It looks like these guys are trying to work a Hakushi 1-2-3 kid match right now.
Yeah, that was clunky about the whole going into the ropes or whatever. I don't know what that was about.
Yeah, that was weird.
It looked like Bob Holly was like 2 steps ahead of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, when he shouldn't have been.
Well, I guess when you do a DDT and you get hit on your forehead, you might be a little loopy.
Yeah.
We are at 25:38.
Well, guys, we're almost done. We got 2 hours and 20 minutes left. It's going to be great.
See, you got to be a buzzkill.
Well, and I'm going to stand corrected right now. I'm going to go on record to say that, there you go, another little Manhattan drop. I'm going to go on record to say that I expected 15 minutes in to be hating this show. And I'll tell you what, 25 minutes in, I'm saying that this is the best pay-per-view in 95 we've seen so far.
I mean, I can't really disagree with you. I mean,
Hakushi
Kid was sloppy, but decent, pretty good.
I agree with that. I mean, it wasn't. I think it was worse than we expected, but comparatively, it was not that bad.
It kept my interest.
Yeah, and Bob Holly's keeping my interest here, even though all he knows what to do is drop kicks.
Yep. This hasn't been horrible. I would be, put it this way, I would be okay with a Bob Holly Hunter Hearst Helmsley fucking feud. Why not?
Hunter Hearst Helmsley countering a backdrop with the pedigree. And to Bob Holly's credit, he barely put his knee down for that. And he got the clean win. Back-to-back clean wins for
That's
heels.
a big win for Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I would say so.
Bob Holly's been promoted pretty well.
That hippie's pissed.
Well, is this one of his...
That's a miniature Brian Knobs that's pissed.
Well, is this one of the first wins against like a name like superstar?
I think so. On
yeah.
TV.
I would say.
He's mostly fought job guys.
Yeah. I don't think he has had a main like Raw match really.
Yeah, no, I would say that. I'd say that.
What is
this bullshit?
They were in front of Three Rivers Stadium. Some
Yeah,
firefighter fund.
Where the Pirates play. Ted Turner. Oh
shit! Look at
that
Bam?
shirt. It's so tight on Bam Bam.
Bam Bam. He was
the
looking at his next WrestleMania opponent there.
Bam Bam, you don't have muscles.
Those SummerSlam shirts are terrible.
Yeah, dude, they're not good. Look at the firefighters cannot pull the WWF superstars because they got the 4 biggest guys: Bam Bam Bigelow, Savio Vega, Henry Godwin.
Oh, so the firefighters lost.
And look, they were good sports, so they went into the water.
Did that guy just do a somersault onto his... No, he didn't. Okay.
It looked like he landed on him, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, how do you guys feel that they're jumping in with shoes on? Because that makes me feel sick.
Yeah.
I would not be doing that.
Oh, boy.
Speaking of feeling sick, we got the Blue Brothers here, Jacob and Eli in the ring.
Well, here's the thing, okay? I would say I would feel sick, but there's one positive already for this. They got the jobber entrance.
That's true.
Okay.
So So it usually means that you ain't gonna win.
That's true.
Identical twins. So that's not true. I know that Ron is on the left and Don is on the right.
Do you like that they have tribal tattoos in the middle of their biceps?
Well, I'd just like to point out, they're not necessarily just tribal tattoos. If you take a little bit closer look, they are actually the like Nazi SS symbol.
Oh.
Oh shit.
So hey, here are the smoking guns. As a side note,
Was that like a weird edit and that they're already in the ring?
Yeah, something happened there.
That was weird.
Because, like, their entrance lights were on, and then the next cut, they weren't.
Yeah, something was up with that. Because
Maybe
no reason
something
they
happened
should.
in the entrance where they're just like, "Oh, we can't show that." Yeah, we can tell Billy and Bart there, Vince. We appreciate that. This is definitely Ron tossing Billy down to the mat a couple times.
Hard to match.
Are we sure that's Ron? Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't know, Dad. The joke was I was just making it up.
Oh, I thought you actually knew.
Oh.
No. And now here comes Don.
I think this is Ron, to be honest with you.
This is Don, and he is going to hit the elbow because Ron would never do that twice.
Well, guys, it's technically Jacob and Eli, so fuck you both.
Oh, excuse me. Then here's Eli.
Oh, see, I couldn't tell you which one of them is which then.
That's Eli. Billy with the roll up, and he can't quite get it.
Billy's a really, really solid worker.
Famous.
He's just really good.
He's
works hard. He's aggressive. He's got the look.
He's got a great mustache.
Billy's really good.
I like him better when he gets on steroids.
So right now.
He's not on roids right now. In 95 or 2020?
Hey, stop talking trash about him. He's a good guy.
Yeah, Billy Gunn's really, really good, and I think he's underrated.
Well, I think he has a level of like peak that he should never try to go above.
Yeah, but like he's definitely above this tag team match right now.
Well, yeah.
We got Bart in the ring here. He's getting a beat down on him.
Crossbody 1, 2, no.
If the Smoking Guns don't win this, fuck this match.
No, I think they have to. They gave the Blue Brothers a fucking jobber game, the jobber entrance.
That was a nice little combo tag.
He's like, no, dude, you can't win that.
What are the Blue Brothers gimmick here? Are they cavemen?
They're identical twins.
No, they're minors.
Oh, there's the H-bomb.
Well, hold on. I was gonna say, what do they call it here in '95?
We'll call that the
Blue Bomb.
The blues. Singing the blues.
That's Ron right there. That's Ron.
That's Eli.
Okay, fine. It's Eli. I don't. Well, which one's which?
Oh my god!
Yes, the trick is they are whoever you say they are.
That was a close count there from the referee. He's counting pretty fast over Billy.
Maybe he doesn't like Billy.
Eli is Ron, just so we are clear.
Guys, who gives a fucking flying dick?
Well, we got to call the match the right way here. So
fuck that.
We got Eli in the ring. You just tagged in Jacob.
Shit and Head. That's who the tag team names are. You want to know who it is? Shit and Head. There you go.
Thank you. Finally, we got the clarification.
We got shitbag and poop bag.
Yeah, like, give me a fucking break with these assholes.
Oh, they're going hard into the cornerback first.
Oh, King says he bought 5 copies of Windows 95.
Have fun with the viruses, King. They run rampant.
I'm hoping that one of these days I can come across like 83 CDs of AOL Internet for just use it up.
Yeah, just bootleg them.
Yeah.
Billy's doing the selling here for the. I'll tell you what, the Blue Brothers have been in control quite a bit now. We're going on a couple of minutes for them beating down the Guns, which I don't like.
Well, I feel like if the Blue Brothers win here, that's really got to be it for the Guns, right? Like
It
what
better
else?
fucking be.
Like what else happens?
Yeah, it better fucking be. Because, man, talk about a team that never got a fair shake. Fucking smoking guns. There you go.
Yeah, I kind of thought 95 would be their breakout.
It definitely should have been.
Yeah. Because even in 94, I thought they should have, but that seemingly went with on a mission for 3 months.
Right. Well, 94, like, fine. Okay, whatever. You had a couple of more teams. But
93, they were never getting past Steiners.
No. And by the end of 94, going into 95, they should have definitely been the team to beat. Especially with the loss of, like, the head shrinkers and all them guys, all these teams kind of falling by the wayside. How do you not have the Smoking Guns be your team?
Yeah. What a
maneuver.
By Billy, driving Eli down to the mat face first, and so is he. Mountain men. They're not cavemen, they're mountain men.
Oh, okay.
What a ridiculous gimmick. Come on, Bart.
They're from the Appalachian region.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
Yeah, no, I know. Scoop and a slam by Bart. And another one. Yeah, I'm fired up.
Oh, fuck.
Big boot ended that. Now, the Pittsburgh crowd is probably cheering for these guys because they do know them as the Harris brothers from ECW. Or the Bruise brothers, excuse me.
Well, no.
Yeah, I wouldn't be cheering them even if I knew them.
Oh. I think that's a Sidewinder. And Billy gets the clean win.
Oh, shit. Yeah, to that. Fuck them. Make them lose. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a
The
good
guns
finish.
are fucking good, man. Their tag shit is really, really solid.
I agree with you. I'm just surprised that we've had 3 matches and there's been 3 clean wins.
And 3 good matches. Imagine fucking that.
Crazy.
It's kind of weird.
The first match with Hakushi and Kid went 9 minutes, 27 seconds. Hunter and Bob Holly went 7:10, and this match went 6:09.
Perfect times, really.
Yeah.
Nothing felt too long out of all those 3. Well-timed matches, for sure.
No one's
Quick
slapping
shout-out.
Billy's hand.
I know.
Yeah, they're like,
I just
nah.
noticed that too.
He's not walking close enough either. We're getting a recap here of the Barry Horowitz situation. Quick shout out to Mike Powlin, who just recently commented on an IcoPod post of our WCW Slamboree bonus episode. He says that it was a fun listen for a not so fun show in Slamboree of 95. Couldn't agree more. Thanks for commenting and listening, Mike. I don't think he's ever commented on anything before, so that was cool.
No, you might have got my threatening message.
Our buddy Screech texted me about, I believe, that episode today, as a matter of fact, as well.
Very good.
And what did Screech say?
Let me see.
My buddy Carson from work is always wondering, when am I going to talk about him? And I said, what would I say? And he just said, I don't know. And I said, well, there you go.
See, well, you just gave it to him.
Yeah, exactly. But you know what's going to happen is that he won't listen to this, or he'll listen to it and not understand that I talked about him.
Right.
There you go. Screech said that my jokes were on point, which I think I was kind of on a roll in that episode.
Dude, yeah, you fucking were.
So I appreciate that from Screech. That was nice.
That's some bullshit. How come Screech is giving you cred?
Because I was funny as fuck on the Slamboree episode.
The one time out of fucking almost 200 episodes, you've made
bullshit.
a couple of jokes and you get fucking messages about it.
Yeah, bullshit. on the WCW
Oh
shows,
my
I just
God.
let loose, man. I got on the regular feed, I got to be good. The bonus, though,
You know what? That's like a baseball player going up to bat 300 times a year and he gets 1 home run. And
Yeah,
then
and
on SportsCenter, they're like, "Oh, this guy hit a fucking beast of a fucking home run, went 700 feet."
Wait. I really like Sunny Shorts tonight.
They're not even shorts. What are you talking about? It's fucking flaws.
Mr.
What's
Barry
your favorite-
Horriblewitz.
What's your favorite year of Sunny?
97.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
That's the only correct answer.
Yeah.
She ain't looking bad here, though.
And then whenever I'm feeling bad about myself, I just watch like 2000 Sunny. And I'll just be like, you know what? At least I am not
This dude,
doing
when I feel
cocaine
bad
off
about
of a
myself.
toilet.
I like Barry Horowitz's song that sounds like a sad carnival.
What the fuck is this?
I like his suspenders connected to his tights.
Yeah, and they're all shiny.
Okay, so we got a
That's
hot
nice.
start. This is going to be quick, I think.
You think this is gonna be a quick match?
Yeah, I feel like this is going to be a quick one. A quick loss for Skip, I'm going to guess.
I feel like I would.
I don't know.
I kind of think that if it were to go quick, it'd be for Skip.
Yeah.
I want to think that too, but
Horowitz just did the boss man slide to the floor punch thing. That's a gimmick infringement.
Don't forget, these guys both kind of have something to prove here on pay-per-view, so hopefully it'll be decent, whatever it ends up being.
Well, you know what's crazy is Horowitz is actually a good wrestler.
Well, of course, he's had fucking more practice than probably Skip ever has.
Yeah, he just clothesline Skip over the top to the floor. Now he's finally taking his.
just
Well, he threw him up into the air and they landed right in the middle of the ring. So I don't know how that works out.
brings in Skip the hard way.
I think
Right.
you could tag up Barry Horowitz and Adam Bomb because they look similar.
Oh, you know what? You know what I would have done? I would have Barry Horowitz be Adam Bomb. Now, hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
You keep him off TV for like 3-4 months. Come back and be like, the radioactive radiation has struck me. It's me, Adam Bomb, and I'm here for revenge.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that he's been like diffused.
No.
It's diffused Atom Bomb, so he shrunk a
Like
little.
he is from the radioactive energy.
Or
It's
you could
finally It's finally
Okay,
shrunk
look at-
my muscles. Oh,
Oh,
suplex
God.
from the apron.
or you could just tag him up and it's Adam and Atomic. Wow.
Sonny's in the ring, please. Oh, wait, she threw in the towel.
So did he win?
Dave Hebner here is
Can't take
pissed.
it. She doesn't want.
He just
He
called
just-
her a slut.
Pretty much. Do you guys notice that Skip has padding in his by his balls?
I didn't.
Can
but
you
I'll look, I
imagine that?
guess.
Can you imagine that conversation? But with like Bruce. Hey, Chris. Yeah, I just got your little pecker. Distracting. So we gotta. Oh, come on.
What the hell?
Yeah, you can't tell that he's like wearing. He actually has underwear on.
No, that's not what I was saying that about.
All the
but
other
I'll-
times he doesn't. That's why you
Well,
can always see his pecker.
Yeah,
It was
I guess I can tell.
I haven't got a good look at it, I guess, but okay, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
you can see around his left leg. It's scrunched up a little bit.
Well, good for him.
Well, I feel like the little pecker deal is probably killing his push.
Yeah.
Well, come on, dude. I mean, that thing was poking out like you would have thought it was 30 degrees in the arena, and it's just fucking poking right there.
No, it's like that toy where you would squeeze it, and like
Oh.
Austin knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know you're fucking.
Oh, the
Yeah, you-
slippery thing where you
yeah,
just, like,
yeah.
Oh my
You
God,
squeeze it,
dude.
It's like a little pecker.
Fuck.
Skip here slapping Barry as Barry lays flat on his back and Sonny kisses toward the.
I don't know why Sonny is acting all confident when she literally just threw the white towel in and said that she
Right.
couldn't deal with this anymore 20
Well-
seconds ago.
Well, 'cause he's doing better, but now if you just notice, so Bob's pointed out he's got underwear on or padding or something, and now he just keeps fixing his trunks, which is one of my pet peeves when watching a match. Stop fucking fixing your gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when my favorite thing is, and I don't know if necessarily AEW, but if I'm watching some obscure show from like 2006 in front of 30 people, they'll do a top rope Steiner screwdriver or something, and they fix their knee pad. Like, dude,
Yeah.
really?
Well, just-
What are you
I think
doing?
there's times and a place. Like there's times to do it. and
Now
then
when
there's
you're
other...
taking a huge move, like don't, come
Exactly.
on.
Exactly. And now I think Skip's problem here is he's definitely wearing some kind of like a boxers or something like that where they're longer, and he should not be wearing that. He should be wearing fucking like a jock strap or something that at least won't be hanging out the bottom of his tights.
Yeah.
His fist drop off the top rope missed by about a mile, I'd say, too, by the way.
That's all right.
Sonny's like, yeah, Barry, his dick isn't that small. Let me tell you that. And if you don't believe it, well, we'll show you in the locker room.
I mean, let's be serious here. If you're Sonny, right, and in the locker room is standing Skip and Shawn Michaels side by side.
Yeah.
Who you fucking?
Henry Godwin.
Bret Hart.
Oh.
All the above.
Henry fucking Godwin, this guy says.
Well, he would be saying, "Oh, baby, I'm going to make you squeal like a pig."
Oh.
Sweet.
He looked like shit when he just came back for the Undertaker's retirement thing. He did not look good.
Well, it's Henry Godwin, Dallas. He doesn't look necessarily great here in 95.
No, he looks way alive.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh.
Wait till we get to 97 when he just gives up.
Well, he gave up. That's for sure.
Well, as he should. He's been out of the public eye for almost 20 years.
Fucking good.
I prefer naked Midian.
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't know. I feel like Naked Midian was the type of person where I didn't want my parents to walk in while I was watching it because they probably question me. Maybe like normal people are probably like, "Oh, I hope they don't come in and see Sable without any clothes on, or Sonny prancing around." I'm really hoping my dad doesn't walk in as I'm watching Sunday Night Heat at 7:00 at night. That Naked Midian that is just wearing a fanny pack covering his dick comes into the fucking room. Really hope he don't walk in here because my dad would probably be like, "Bobby, we gotta have a talk." What the hell was that?
See, for me, that reminds me of like when Kelly's doing expos.
Oh, dude.
That was another one.
I'd fucking sit there. I had the remote in my hand, ready to switch the volume all the way down.
Dude, fuck.
And
yeah, dude.
Absolutely. Sit there, and you got the thing in hand and looking at the door like, if that door opens, I'm clicking last channel and it's going to flip to cartoons. I'm flipping that shit to Nickelodeon. And no, Kelly is not exposing herself on my TV no more.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
No doubt about it.
Dude. That was bad on TV. I was like, I can't be watching this.
Oh. Quick leg drops here by Skip.
See, now this is where I feel like these guys are getting way too much time.
Yeah, so I was going to say like minutes ago, like a while ago at this point, that this match already went longer than I expected. Now it's really gone way longer than I expected.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. You have to remember that when they had a match on Superstars or Action Zone or whatever, that Barry Horowitz lasted 10 minutes. So it's not like these guys haven't had probably longer than usual matches.
I don't like that, Bob.
I don't think this has been that bad, to be honest.
No,
I mean, no.
You might not be wanting it to go this long, but it's been decent action so far.
It hasn't been. It's not like a Mabel Diesel match.
There's been more action in this one than half of the other matches we've already seen. So
absolutely. 100%. That again, really, this whole show, double dropkick there, both guys go down. This whole show so far, and again, we're only 47 minutes in. Pay-per-view of the year, I would say.
Yeah, we need to stop. Like, I don't want to jinx us. We can't get too cocky just yet, guys.
Yeah, because when we actually get to the matches that have been advertised and promoted, we're probably going to be like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Like the ones that, are for titles and like mean something are going to be the bad ones.
Horowitz just drop kicked Skip on the top turnbuckle, but Skip is able to elbow free, and Horowitz fell backwards. What is he going to do? He's going to go for a diving headbutt. Oh, he's taking his time. Small feet there.
Yeah, what?
And he hits it. Is that it? 1, 2... Oh, he pulls him up. That's usually never a good sign.
Yeah, that ain't going to go good for him. Somebody's like, he just wants to keep fighting him.
Oh, man. Oh, he's going for the J. Lawler pile driver. No. Horowitz counters with a bad drop. Austin is opening a gift from the Postal Service. Horowitz avoiding a kick. Oh, straight to the kick.
I'm actually checking my Christmas shopping that I've done. I, for once, am done already.
Look at you.
So
good for you.
Horowitz with a drop kick. I am not quite done because I don't know what people fucking want.
Yeah, and you know that's the
problem
thing
this year.
Yeah, that's the thing. I just kind of winged it. I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes those make the best gifts when you wing it.
How much did you spend?
I told us that we had a limit of $100 this year, just because like it hasn't been a great financial year for anybody.
That's fair.
So I think we've both kind of stayed pretty good about it. So
I think all that's reasonable.
Yeah. This one I'm particularly excited to give my significant other. They're quite a big fan of this.
Oh, wow. They don't have that one yet?
No, and it's all of them, which is like pretty cool.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Here comes Hakushi.
Yeah, Hakushi's out here wearing a hat indoors. Don't ever want to do that.
Yeah, that's exactly my thoughts too.
Or quite a racist hat, if I may say so.
Oh, and he has a do-rag on. Does that mean he's going to be teaming up with Fatu? Is that what that means?
What's the story here?
He's friends with Barry Horowitz. Oh wait. Oh fuck. He jumped over.
That should be a disqualification. Horowitz. Okay, so he jumped over Skip, and then Horowitz got an inside cradle and pinned Skip.
And he's leaving. Hakushi's like, "Okay, I did what I needed."
Okay, so the whole purpose of that was, as you remember earlier in the show, they showed that
correct
that Horowitz had pinned Hakushi because he collided with Skip.
Correct.
And so now Hakushi's like, "Fuck you, Skip. And you're gonna lose to Barry Horowitz." So I can't wait for WrestleMania 12. Skip and Hakushi probably gonna have a match, likely a match where they just cost each other other matches leading into it, and their match at WrestleMania 12 will be a draw.
Well, I'll tell you what. If nobody else, Barry Horowitz deserves a pay-per-view win here.
Oh, for sure.
For all the shit he's had to go through the last couple of years, holy shit, man.
Nice to see how Skip had his thumb right on Horowitz's taint. That's good.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I noticed it as well.
Yeah. All he had to do was slip it up a little bit.
He was pretty close. He probably would
have been able to kick out that.
You're starting to sound like Dallas there, Bob.
What?
He's been talking.
Dallas, you're shoving thumbs up people's butts?
He's been talking a lot of wiener stuff lately. According to our fans, that's just what they say.
No, that's just WCW shows and Brian Knobbs related. So
that's true.
Here we go. Here, speaking of wieners, we got the biggest wiener of the night so far, Shane Douglas. Well, Dean Douglas.
With the word called Fafivey.
Look at the sad little setup here backstage.
Listen, there's cutbacks, man.
Oh, yes. Use the black marker so you can't even see it on the screen. Perfect.
He's like, all right, I'm going to circle this. You won't really be able to see it.
It's a travesty. Miscarriage of justice.
Summer school is in session at SummerSlam.
You guys ever have to go to summer school?
Nope. Me neither.
Thank God, I never did either.
Oh,
if I had to go to summer school at any point in my life, I'd probably be in jail.
I got detention once because I've only one time, and it was kind of like a fake detention because it was like a teacher did it. It was like a teacher's detention in like their class because I didn't turn an assignment or something. I mean, it wasn't even like the real detention that like supposed to be scary. I don't think so.
No, I got real detention one time because I let somebody cheat off my homework.
See, now that's what I got detention twice in my life. Number one for cheating because I forgot to do my work, and I was like, "Hey, Bret Hart, come here. Let me see your shit." And I was writing it, and then my teacher came over and said, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Nothing." He took it, and I got in trouble. And then the other one was because my bitch of a sister.
Oh.
Okay. She I was late to school too many times because she had to get dropped off first. whatever.
Oh.
Here we go. Todd is giving us a flashback to WrestleMania 10. That's great.
A year and a half ago.
Remember that great match they had? Well, as you'll see here, Razor Ramon fell on the ropes and he hurt his armpit. And we're learning out right now that he's been bothered by that hurt armpit for the last 18 months. So we're not sure how that's going to affect his match here tonight.
Look at how long Shawn Michaels' left earring is. It goes down to his nipples.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
A ladder match, the most grueling match. I don't know if that's true.
I'd say Hell in a Cell is probably more grueling.
Well, we're not there yet.
I would say an Iron Man match.
Mm.
But you got to go at least 30 to 60 minutes. Oof.
Yeah.
We're having to wrestle Yokozuna.
Oh, yeah.
And they're like, hey, you got to take the bonsai. Like, fuck.
Hey, you got to carry Yokozuna for 30 minutes.
What did Yokozuna eat last night? Why does that matter? Trust me, if I'm taking the bonsai, I need to know. Nothing is going to stop the Heartbreak Kid from taking the belt home. Greatest IC champ ever.
So that tells me that Razor's going to win.
Todd's like, okay, back to you, Vince. I just finished dyeing my hair.
Is a woman. Bertha Faye is a woman.
So Bertha Faye got the jobber entrance. Her back is facing the hard cam. Is that on purpose?
Probably.
I can't tell.
She's the Duff of the women's division.
When there's two of them.
Well, she's the Duff.
I don't even want to give this my full attention.
I think she looks beautiful. Have we made the assessment here that Harvey Whippleman is Screech?
Oh. Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alundra Blaze getting the Bam Bam Bigelow entrance here.
This looks dangerous.
Yeah.
Why for this?
Because it's SummerSlam.
It's SummerSlam.
And she's the only woman that we've got signed to a contract.
Yeah, but it's Bertha Faye.
Well, when you have no other competition.
Well, they could. They just don't bring him in.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
She's like,
do you know how many awesome female wrestlers there are, even right now in 95? Quite a bit.
Well, when you don't care about that division.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know why I laughed at that guy just randomly smiling and clapping with the mustache.
He looked like a weirdo.
Yeah, he was like clapping like, oh, wow, there's girls here that wrestle. All right, this should be.
Alundra Blaze's outfit looks like she put it through a paper shredder and took it out, and there it is.
Austin, would you have more interest if this match was a bra and panties match?
No.
It's not going to be good either way.
How about a mud pit match?
No.
At least that would be a fun finish.
A pillow fight match.
No, I wouldn't want to see that. I don't know. I just Bertha Faye. Are you fucking kidding? Come on.
Oh.
The fucking purple people eater right here. Fucking, this is bullshit.
Well, she should win just because she's wearing purple knee pads.
I think she looks like Roseanne Barr, but whatever.
Yeah, I can see that.
She belongs on the big comfy couch, is what I fucking think.
Yeah, it's going to. There should be no real reason for Blaze to lose this match,
or for it to go very long at all.
Well, you go several not very stiff-looking kicks against the ropes. And Bertha Faye just doing her best Big Van Vader impersonation, just running over Blaze. And hitting her with her stomach.
Okay.
Now I can't get Roseanne Barr out of my head.
Sorry, I couldn't either. So now you stuck with it.
Well, and as the point we made many moons ago, if you're slapped with Harvey Whippleman, you know you're fucked.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt about it.
With the scoop slam.
Oh.
And a leg drop.
The Yokozuna leg drop. That's
We've
it.
come to a screeching halt here, folks.
Yeah, it is. Even the referee, Tim White, doesn't want to be there.
No.
Hey, fuck. I always draw the shortest straw. It's bullshit.
And here's the thing, like, I get not wanting to overexpose the women because you do only have one permanent one on the roster. But at the same time, there is, albeit shallow, there is a shallow talent pool out there.
Yeah.
You could do more than you're doing.
Well, you could also just get more than one permanent person.
Right, exactly.
You notice how on that roll-up they went to the opposite camera because they weren't about to have her butthole just exposed like that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and who's the other girl that skinny, decently good looking?
Oh, Heidi Lee Morgan?
Yeah, whatever happened to her?
I don't know. She only had a couple of appearances.
Well, there you go. Make her a permanent person. Fucking hire on. Pay whatever she asks, pay her for fucking Bull Nakano.
Well, I was saying they could just get Jacqueline, Miss Texas.
Sure. Yeah, Miss Texas.
She
easy.
Has something going on there.
Yep. Easy hire.
Oh, Screech now running away from Alundra Blaze. He fell down. Oh, Whippleman has escaped.
I don't personally ever let Luna Vachon leave. I think I would have stuck her around too.
Vachon's a good one, yeah. And Sherry Martel.
Yeah. Yeah, because Sherry was really set. The Luna Sherry stuff, dude, was like must-see TV.
Yeah. I think that was like one of the most surprising things from '93.
Just because the heat was so good.
Yeah. Well, Hurricanrana. 1, 2. That's a horrible cover, but we'll go with it.
Oh, sign in the front row. Bertha Fat.
I saw that.
Front row.
A couple of drop kicks here off the middle rope by Alundra Blaze. Oh, third time she misses it. So what's the difference? So the first 2 times she hits it, she lands on her back. The third try, she misses, lands on her back, and she's knocked out.
Right.
Bertha Faye just hit a powerbomb and won the match.
Hold on. No. That was a 3 count?
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Hot dog and a handshake, so they're like, all right, you're going to be the champ now?
I guess. So we'll see here probably once in the next 8 months.
What a joke.
Okay.
Well, that's just so fucking Alundra Blaze can chase her and win it back.
Well, right.
But come on. Really, her?
Jim Ross is like, hey, Bertha Faye, you want to go out and get some barbecue with me tonight?
My wife Jan won't mind. How do you like JR's fucking rainbow paisley undervest?
Well, it matches Bertha.
Yeah, that's true.
It's also wicked low. Look how far down it goes.
Right, it's like barely buttoned. Yeah.
It looks like it's supposed to be like a scarf. I didn't even notice it was a vest.
Did JR ass and shake his head?
Probably.
He still does that now. He posts pictures of his cleaner people on Twitter just to see people get mad.
Are you serious?
I think the most recent was a joke, but like people get so heated, it's shit, but it's JR.
Jesus.
I wasn't a fan of that match. How about you guys?
No.
That went 4 minutes and 14 seconds, but you could have told me it went 15 and I would have believed you.
It felt like it was literally 15 minutes.
Right.
Oh, look, so here's our flashback. Yeah,
speaking of 15 minutes, this video package is probably going to take forever. Undertaker's been feuding with the $1 Million Corporation since really the development of the group.
Yeah, don't bring it up, man.
Back in like the summer of '94. Kama melted down the urn into a necklace around his neck. So Undertaker doesn't have an urn, but he's still been winning matches. So what is the point of the urn? No one knows. There's been guys bringing weird gifts to Kama. Maybe they were a grinder date or something. Don't know.
Oh my God.
Could have happened.
If you only were able to watch while we watch this terrible fucking recap video, if you were only able to watch one wrestler for the rest of your life, who would it be? Maybe not even your favorite guy. Just one wrestler that you know would entertain you forever.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know about that. Kurt Angle.
I knew you were going to say that, Bob.
That's a good one.
Mine would have to be, and again, just because I was reminded recently, Eddie fucking Guerrero, man.
Yeah.
I could watch Eddie Guerrero matches forever and be just totally fine with that.
I just like Kurt Angle's style, all the suplexes and his interviews.
And it's never slow. It feels like Kurt Angle wrestles at 100 miles an hour the entire match.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is an easy answer, too. I mean, how can you not say him as one of us three at least?
You want to know who I wouldn't watch?
Paul Bearer?
Ric Flair.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Hear about, you saw the history and stuff, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't we get 3 months of him building a casket?
That's all they can do.
That's been his feud for the last almost 3 years.
I have a feeling maybe Undertaker outside of the WWF has a really tight schedule. So anytime they need to build a feud for him, they just drop in sound bites of the new name. So it's like Yokozuna in a casket. And then it's like to the studio and he's like, Kama. And then they put it in and it's like, Kama in a casket match.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be hilarious that if on a shoot interview, Undertaker was like, realistically, guys, I've only ever cut one promo. And
I'm telling you, dude.
They would just give me a recorder and they'd be like, can you just say Giant Gonzalez? And then insert it. And then they'd be like, can you just say Owen Hart or something? And then that's it.
I'm telling you right now.
I actually am kind of digging how creepy this looks between him and Paul Bearer. I think this actually is
this isn't that creepy, Dallas. It's literally just a blue light, probably underneath their bellies.
Yeah.
Well, it is, but I think it's cool the way it's lit. So shut the fuck up.
I like.
Oh my God! Is Kama getting the jobber entrance?
Absolutely.
Oh my God!
I like that it was simplistic. Because usually Undertaker bullshit is let's see how ridiculous we can make this look.
Okay, let's go into a graveyard and add some smoke.
Yeah, and there's crows fucking cawing and all this shit. That wasn't contrived at all, so I did appreciate that.
Well, we're about to get a stupid, ridiculous entrance here. Probably dragging out the casket, him coming out wicked slow. It's the usual. That's okay.
You know what I would like when they open the casket if Kamala was still in it?
And they had to roll his body out to me.
Nobody. He just comes out and he's just like, nobody opened it.
He's like, whoa.
You guys said you were gonna let me out of here.
Come on, you know what the best Undertaker entrance ever is, right?
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
No. No.
Are you scared? He's here. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
WrestleMania fucking 20. Where the Druids come out.
Oh,
They
you're saying
lift
entrance.
each torch at a time, and he walks through.
Oh, and then
Oh,
they
I
like
thought
light the thing,
music.
his like logo on fire and that one shit too.
Dude, yeah, that's the best one.
No, I disagree.
The Druids entrance, I'm a mark for the Druids entrance for Undertaker. Not really too much else.
No, my favorite one is any entrance from like May 2000 until about November of 2001.
So like the shittiest ones.
Yeah, so the ones where he has the like denim shirt on.
Oh God!
He doesn't button it all the way, so you can see his like the top of his belly button. And he looks like he just got out of like catering and he had been eating for 12 hours, so he's like kind of sweaty. He's got the grease sweats
Yeah.
going on.
Oh.
He gets in the ring, he like raises both his arms, and he's just like, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna barf.
A fan just threw that cross that they showed on camera a minute ago into the ring. They tried to hit Kama with it. It did not work.
No. Speaking of barf, have you guys seen the movie Pitch Perfect?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's a good movie. You should check it out.
I thought you were
Sounds
gonna
like
say
a rom-com.
yeah.
Well, it's a rom-com musical. Yeah.
So your girlfriend made you watch that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And did you know? So here's the thing, right? She's sleeping. Yeah, all right. I think she's sleeping. So I was like, okay. She'd been nagging me for like 6 months to watch it. So I was like, okay, fine. I'll do it today. Yeah. Okay. I was like, I'll get in the holiday spirit. I watch it. It's a good movie. And I'm like, okay, I've done my good deed for the year.
Right.
Not a big deal. And then she's like, now we have to watch 2 and 3. And I was like, you mother fucker.
Shit.
You can't throw a plot twist at me.
Wait, did you tell her, oh, that was good? Because then you screwed yourself,
I was
dude.
I was trying to make her feel good.
You should have said, well, it wasn't bad. Oh, come over
good.
the top.
Because it is good.
Shit, man.
Yeah, Kama
More
just got
power
scared
to
from
you.
the casket. That'd be like me saying, hey, you want to watch Home Alone? Right? And then she watches it and she likes it. And be cool. Now we have to watch 2, 3, 4, 5, and now 6 when it comes out in spring 2021. No.
Wait, there's not that many.
There's 5.
What?
Yeah.
There's 5 Home Alones.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
There's only
Macaulay Culkin only does 2 of them, though.
Yeah, those are the only good ones, right?
Right.
I mean, 3 ain't that bad.
It's not good, though.
It's not great.
No.
4? No. Don't even.
Dude, that's insane.
And I don't know if I've ever seen 5.
I don't think I have.
And one of them, I know that they like look at the camera. They break the fourth wall. Because they're like, oh, who would leave their kid home alone like 3 times or whatever? And they look at the camera. And then they keep going. I'm pretty sure that happens in one of them. Here's old school. Yeah, take that, Papa Shango.
Can we just point out real quick? I know we were chatting about your fun movie time, but the casket has Undertaker's face on it.
Yeah.
That's his home.
Yeah, but what the fuck?
He lives there.
Oh, look at this casket cam.
That's his Ring doorbell camera. So that's security.
Look at this. Look at. He's so scared. Now we're getting Kama butt cam. It looks like.
Fucking Kama. Everybody's afraid of a cat. Are you guys afraid of caskets or what?
Holy.
Well, first of all, they don't look like that.
No.
I'd go.
That's
in one
like a
that.
bathtub with embroidery on the inside.
Kama's been in the casket about 6 times already. Now, why is he going to the top rope? What the fuck?
I'd get in
For
one
shitty
if I had
clothes.
someone there to safely let me out moments later.
I think a body bag is way scarier than a casket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would say having
wild.
a brick of cement tied to my ankle and I'm on the edge of a pier is probably scarier than a casket.
Well, Okay, that's way different.
Well, how do you figure?
A casket's like an enclosed space.
So is a fucking land of water with a cement brick attached.
You can't have that kind of match, asshole.
Bro, get out of here.
That's
Body bag match visually is scarier because like it becomes vacuum sealed.
Yeah.
And then like for the wrestlers too, I feel like, speaking from experience, being zipped in a body bag is a frightening experience because you're like, wow, when am I going to run out of air and can't breathe in here?
Yeah.
The Undertaker's in the casket. This is it. Kama's going to win. He's going to build another necklace with Undertaker's ashes. He's going to turn them into diamonds.
I'm waiting for Randy Orton to pop out.
What the fuck? Oh, and then, it gets caught on fire.
I'm the legend killer, bitches. It's like, Randy, you're 14.
Just shut the door. He's in there.
What is Ted doing?
Oh, I thought Ted was about to get thrown in.
What?
Oh. I wish that he'd steal the chain back and then melt it back down and then make a new urn.
That probably will happen.
Ashes got melted into the gold necklace.
Yeah.
That's why Kama has all the power.
Right. He's got the ashes.
Paul Bearer just can't wait to embalm a body later. He's just like, fuck. I need to drain his blood out.
What is the story of the ashes? Is Undertaker's dead parents in there?
I don't know.
That's always what I thought it was.
I always thought it was Kane trying to escape.
Well, because like when Kane comes, it's like, oh, your parents burned in the fire. It's like, well, that must be what's in the urn then.
Okay, I can see why you would think that. That's a really good point. Like, what is in it? Like,
who is that?
That Kane storyline with Undertaker is a great storyline too.
Yeah, it is.
Well, eventually, isn't it like that's like it's like the soul of the Undertaker or some shit, and that's why it has the light, and he's like shining the light.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Kama here really putting the boots to Undertaker, who, mind you, has put him in the casket about 6 times, like Bob said.
Yeah, and the crowd seems pretty deflated here because there's really not much you can do in a casket match.
No, they're relatively boring, and like when you think of the finish is like, oh, closing the lid. No matter how hurt you are, you could probably keep someone from closing the lid.
Unless you're knocked out. That's it.
Yeah, unless you have a cement brick.
Yeah, tiny bit in water.
This fucking guy.
Oh, fuck.
Kama looking out of shape here too tonight.
100%.
Dude, I was just thinking he's looking thick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kama, no, you can't clothesline him onto it. It's got to be in it.
He's like, damn it, I can't lift it up if he's on top. Look, he's acting like he won.
Yeah, he doesn't know how it works.
Well, brother, you didn't yet. A good try, but no.
This would be so much better if it was Papa Shango.
Absolutely. They gave up on that gimmick too much, although they did have Papa Shango lose pretty much every match he ever wrestled in.
Well, somebody's got to play the supporting character, man. They can't all be stars.
Yes, I think he might have beat Tito Santana like one time. Paul Bearer is a house of fire right now. He wants Ted DiBiase. He's plowing through Tim White. Jack Doan stopping him. He is. Oh my God! He just decked Jack Doan.
To be fair, who hasn't beat Tito Santana?
That's good. Border Patrol.
Ariba.
I love how Paul Bearer just freaked out, took his fucking jacket off. Yeah. He couldn't get past a small referee.
All I can think of right now is the pumpkin pie that's waiting for me in the fridge downstairs.
Oh, so you put your pumpkin pie in the fridge too?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's
what I did, right? And then I was ridiculed for doing that.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I was told, well, it's not stored in refrigeration. Why would you put it in the refrigerator? I was like, well,
the one I bought it was refrigerated.
Yeah, the ones I get aren't. But I always would just put them in the refrigerator.
No, that's a cold one. You eat those cold.
Yes.
My what am I trying to say? I have like a red raspberry pie right now in the fridge. That sounds really good.
Yeah.
So now you said pie. Now I'm thinking about that.
Really, the pie you eat hot is a pot pie and fucking apple pie.
Okay, I was gonna say apple.
That's it. No other pie.
Kama just vertical suplexed Taker on a casket.
And he's like, "Wait, why can't I get this open? It's not because he's."
I don't know, Kama. His Taker's on it. He's on
shit,
the lid.
Man. How's this shit work? Can't figure this shit out.
Jeez. Morons, I tell you. Baseball slide, but he hit a baseball slide with Taker still on top of the casket.
What the fuck?
The referee is holding the casket now that a 300-pound man is also on top of there.
Well, because it keeps like jiggling. Like
yeah,
it's on,
definitely not stable.
You know what it's on? It's on those little carts that in like elementary school you scoot around on. That's what the casket's on right now.
Oh shit! He's gonna go for a pile driver.
This is dumb.
Ooh, Taker counters with a backdrop back into the ring.
I'll tell you what, if this match was booked for a house,
I'm surprised that lid there didn't just break through.
I was looking at it too. It does look like there's a crack on it. Crowd's going nuts right now, by the way.
Rest in peace. Well, power slam by Kama. We are at 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 23 seconds.
That's insane to me because we don't got a whole lot left after this.
Is that true?
We have 3 matches after this match.
Oh my god, and we have over an hour.
That's nuts.
Why are the refs demanding that Kama put Undertaker in there? They're like sick of this match.
40 minutes of Diesel and King Mabel. I can't wait.
I preferred when Undertaker vs. Undertaker was being promoted by a pizza company.
Domino's. Presenting you Undertaker vs. Undertaker. Yes,
nothing says pizza like the Dead Man ×2.
Yeah.
Do you like Kama's little soccer shin guards that he's wearing?
I like everything that he's wearing.
What the heck?
What?
Why does Paul Bear look like he was doing like a Ric Flair strut right there?
Oh my god. I like how they both have managers out there. Where's Ted's fucking tie?
Ted doesn't do anything. He just walks around.
Oh my god.
We are in a laying headlock for the last minute and a half here.
They're all gassed up. I wonder if we're going to get a Davey Boy Smith promo or interview, and that's why it's so much time left.
I bet you we do.
Do you like that Undertaker's gloves look like a shriveled ball sack?
Oh, God. Well, yeah, that's my favorite part, so.
There's Sting in the crowd. That's just kind of funny. They went to that fan. The only fan on that side that's not excited. He's just like, fuck.
No, they're pretending they're the creatures of the night, man.
Right.
Speaking of, where are they? Why aren't they sitting ringside?
They got chokeslammed.
They got more important things to attend to.
Yeah. There's a creature feature tonight. So they couldn't attend.
Okay, they're really... I mean, not that much was going on in this match, but this headlock shit is killing it.
Nice little side suplex there by Undertaker.
About time.
I prefer suplex.
Pardon me. A suplex. This match is boring as fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, to be honest. Bring Bertha Faye back out.
Bertha Faye!
What the fuck?
He just missed a kick and did a back bump, okay? Taker with a few kicks. Misses a right hand. Kama, who is a UFC fighter, punched him, but Taker didn't fall down. So he must suck at his job. Leaping clothesline by the dead man.
Crowd's like, woo, yeah, woo.
Not me. I'm like, boo, yeah, boo.
Okay,
Let's finish
casket's
this
opening.
off already, man.
You're fucking loving this, so I don't want to hear it.
Okay. Oh, it's over. It's a draw. Both men are in the casket as Undertaker clothesline himself and Kama in there.
And we have the inside casket view, so nothing. It's black.
Yeah, you can't see nothing.
They said,
what
wait.
are you going to do?
They got to lift it up.
Is it like the first man to get out wins?
What the fuck?
It's broken.
Yeah, it's the top part of the inside there.
It's literally a piece of cardboard.
Yeah.
Undertaker just pulled it back in.
Here's that typical spot. Oh my god, I can't escape. Undertaker's got my leg.
He's like a zombie, dude.
Look, we're exposing the shitty paint job on the inside now.
Yeah, and the little piece of fucking...
That's too bad.
They're not going to be able to close it because now it's standing up.
Well, yeah. Well, it's probably cardboard, so.
It absolutely is.
100%.
I think Tim White just got it out of there.
He's probably embarrassed.
The shake, rattle, and roll. Swinging neck breaker by Kama. That should do it.
Kama, this is probably the longest match in Kama's career.
Well, he went 15 with Shawn, King of the Ring.
I can't wait to hear how long this match went when we're done because it feels like it's been 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, this has gone pretty slow. Oh, is he gonna go? He's gonna get the choke slam. Yes.
He brings him straight to hell. And here's
How
Kane.
How does he not counter that? Nothing like led up to that.
He's like, yeah, baby. He points. They open. He's about to toss him in. He's going to win. He's going to get the necklace back. Rebuild the urn.
Paul Bear's like, yeah, do it. Oh, wait, Tombstone? Oh, yeah.
What if they showed inside the casket for the first time and it was all like dildos standing up on one end?
Oh, my God.
Like when you fall in it, you get impaled by them all.
Oh, here we go. Tombstone by Taker. Well, that should do it for Kama.
You would think.
I hope he sits up.
I would no-sell it.
I think the lights are going to go out and then freaking Goldust is going to come out and start rubbing him. And then they're both going to go in the casket because they're scared of Goldust.
The lights go out and you just hear the music and gold, like rose petals come down. And on the microphone, you just hear Goldust go, "Dead man, I'm going to make you feel alive."
Oh, there it is.
That's your tease for my Night Raw.
All right, well, Kama's in the casket with the door closed, so the match is over. I hope Goldust comes out and says, "Dead man, I'm going to make you rise."
Dead man, you give me rigor mortis.
No.
Between my legs.
Jesus.
I'm stiffer than a doornail. Dallas, what did you think the runtime was for that match there?
Dude, I swear to God, it literally felt like it was 20 minutes long.
I'm going to say it was 13.
I was going to say 12.
Be incorrect. It was 16 minutes and 26 seconds.
Fuck.
So I guess realistically for you guys, we could have got another 4 or 5 minutes and would have been fine.
No.
Yeah, that's good. Next match is going to be Bret against Isaac Yankeem, and then we have our ladder match, and then Diesel and King Mabel.
Ladder match will probably get a half hour.
Yeah.
Like 24 minutes.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's talk about a dentist.
All right, we're back at the commentary table. Again, don't forget, realistically, this storyline is Jerry the King Lawler versus Bret Hart. The same one from 1993.
Yeah.
Still with no blow off, which, mind you, for no reason, because Jerry Lawler is wrestling currently at this point. Now, if you'll remember, the reason they never got a blow off is because Jerry was allegedly involved in a scandal. Well, that has pretty much come to pass, and now there's no excuse for these guys not to just wrestle and get this shit over with.
Yeah.
Well, they did wrestle. We did the kiss my foot thing, and then they just kept it going.
Right. 2 years ago on Coliseum Home Video is when this shit started.
Yep.
Hey, speaking of Jerry Lawler, he just posted this on Twitter. Would you believe that's his fiance?
Yeah. Surprised she doesn't have a binky in her mouth.
Who the hell is that?
Jerry Lawler's fiance?
Oh, God.
Jerry Lawler's the type of guy who's going to end up dying while he's fucking.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? They'll find him with a smile on his face.
100%.
Because he'd be like, hell yeah, man. You know what? You know what's funny is I had a buddy of mine. By a buddy of mine, a coworker. And I was talking. I mean, this guy he's a ladies' man. Okay. He gets fucking. He could sneeze and somehow be fucking a girl. I don't know how it happens, but he does. Anyway, I was like, hey man, are you ever really just nervous that you're gonna get something? And he's like, you know what, Bob? There's a lot of worser ways to go.
That's true.
I was like, really though? Because like, I don't know.
Would you rather get hit by a train?
Sure. Because guess what? I ain't feeling that.
God. Oh
that
my
is
God.
Brute force right to me. I'm done. But if I were, then it's like I'm living with that for the next however many years. I'm definitely feeling that.
Look at this fucking bull.
Wait.
Shit.
Okay, so how could he possibly look worse than the vignettes? Let's put him in like a white. It's supposed to be a coat, but it's a fucking t-shirt. It looks like a white t-shirt. Okay, there you go.
What is on his head?
It's a dentist mask.
No, it's like really dumb fucking goggles.
Well, yeah. He keeps just pointing to his teeth. And the his entrance music is literally like the drill noise.
It's a drill. Yeah. I would have had the drill and then people screaming or something.
This is terrible. Dude.
I can see why Glenn Jacobs gets annoyed when people bring up Dr. Isaac Yankem to him.
Look at his little dentist bag.
I like his blue sweatpants.
You know, those aren't scrubs. Those are definitely sweatpants.
This is so fucking bad.
This is the Unabomber. Now he's getting fucking that. Unabomb. Bret Hart. He must be feeling confident because his shades aren't covering his eyes completely.
You can't believe his eyes. That's why.
DDS.
Well, let me just tell you guys this. Dr. Isaac Yankem, he's a degenerate. And we got free healthcare in Canada.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kick his ass.
To be quite honest with you, I don't hate dentists. All right? They're actually pretty nice. You see my teeth? These are actually worked on by Dr. Isaac Yankem. He's a swell guy. All right? So I don't appreciate everybody hating on a dentist. All right? Clean your teeth. All right? And maybe he wouldn't treat you poorly. And I would like to say that I really like Colgate toothpaste. I don't have a sponsorship. It's definitely not on my tights tonight. But if you want a cleaner, shinier, and whiter smile, just have Colgate available at your store for $1.98. All right. I'm out of here. I'm coming for you, Yankem. That's pretty much the problem.
He's like, Jerry Lawler, I've had it up to here with you. Well, yeah, so have we, but here we are.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Bret Hitman Hart getting some pyro for a match against a fucking dentist. Okay.
And the reason I'm fighting him tonight is because after my visit, he didn't give me a sucker.
I wanted a sticker, damn it. Wait. Why is Bret Hart's logo on his top fucking crooked? Are you shitting me?
He doesn't have a jacket on either, which is stupid.
Is it
ready?
crooked?
Watch when he turns around, dude. Oh, fuck. This dude's jacked. Okay. Dude, yeah, it's off center. It's like when Sandra was ironing it in the back, they fucked it up.
Sandra.
See, now, if I was Dr. Isaac Yankem, I'd go to that kid with a drill and start drilling his teeth.
Who took the glasses? His mom?
Yeah, it was his mom because he took them off his head. She was putting them back on, I think. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Fucking Tom.
I was waiting to see Tom's debut here in the WWF in '95, and here we are. Finally seeing it.
For Todd?
Tom?
I'm waiting for...
Tom who?
Our friend Tom?
Oh, Tom.
I'm waiting to see Bret's tights that you were talking about.
Dude, look at it. Look at it.
Oh, it is. It's like too far to the left.
Yeah, it looks pretty shitty.
Look at it. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Fucking
I wonder if that's in his book. So the date was August 27th at SummerSlam. My day was going great. All right, I'm fighting this fucking dentist dude. Let's get my gear on. And my fucking logo is off to the left. And that's why. That's probably my worst SummerSlam match. Because I was just like, wow. I just kept on, I felt like I was just leaning too much to the left because of the fucking logo. It was weighing me down.
How do you feel that he, as a Yankem here, when he was Kane and then took off the mask, he had the same haircut, except they just took off the top?
Yeah, so about that, okay. That was the one storyline. That's probably one of the last storylines where I was like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on? I need to know. Okay. So that was like the summer of 2003. And I'm like, who did he fight? Triple H, I think? It was for the title.
I want to say Triple H was definitely involved, but I know because it was Triple H because then RVD was there after it when he had the
Yes.
So, he loses the match as per usual because, he can't beat Triple H ever. And, they're freaking out because they got to take the mask off. So I remember him, doing it and then lifting it, had his head down. And I'm like, this guy's disfigured. This is going to be like something. I mean, I obviously knew at this point that wrestling was a work, but I was like, they're going to have some kind of something on his face. It's going to be great. He turns around. And I'm like, this asshole has got black paint and a shaved head.
Oh.
Like, so, what the fuck? And then the next week on Raw, he's got his head covered in a towel, completely bald. And this is fucking Kane. He says, a guy. I'm like, what? You're telling me for the past 6 years I've been terrified of this Kane guy, and it's just a guy that was self-conscious about his look, so he wore a fucking mask and pretended he couldn't talk and shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, dude.
Well, when that happened, the unmasking thing, I remember I was very young, and I fell asleep that night. And I remember the next day trying to find a picture online, like, oh my God, I need to see what Kane looks like without his mask on. And WWE.com had this little tiny picture. It was probably this big.
I was gonna say that's where you should have gone.
Well, they only had the little tiny picture, and I remember I fucking printed that shit out, and I said, I'm keeping this. And I had it. I printed it out, and I kept this little tiny picture of Kane unmasked,
just in case you could never find it again.
Because I couldn't believe it. As a little kid, that's like, oh fuck, Kane.
Brett just hit a slingshot cross-body to the mat or to the floor, and he pretty much just hit his head on the concrete. So he wants to blame Goldberg for ending his career. It could have been the floor at the Civic Center in Pittsburgh.
I really don't like the Great Khali pants that Unabomber is fucking wearing here.
I'm not liking the look in general.
It's just really generic.
How do you have the mindset of, let's get this 6'8" fella. He's had good matches with the Undertaker and Smoky Mountain Wrestling. Let's make him a fucking dentist.
I
That's what
know.
I'm saying.
Like, come on. There's just no way. I feel like when you're coming up with characters, you have to think of characters that could main event WrestleMania or something.
Right.
You can't tell me that in a booking meeting, they're thinking, all right, cool. A dentist could definitely be WWF World Champion and, defend against whomever. They have to know that this character is short term beyond belief.
Right. Well, and it all goes back to marquee value. Are you going to see Yankeem DDS on the marquee for fucking Madison Square Garden? No.
I think this could even be a one-off.
Well, the way they've booked it, yeah.
Yeah. They had no TV matches. They just have him lose here and then never see him again.
And really, he's just King's pawn. Like, that's all it is.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Yankum tried to drop him over the top rope, but kind of missed it. Now Bret's right hand is tied up in the ropes. He could easily just pull that out.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Chioda had to do it. Because selling and stories. Let's see where we at for the time now. We are at 1:40:08. Still over an hour to go. We only have 2 matches left after this.
Yeah.
I'm really, really confused on what they could be filling.
Sadness.
Yeah. I don't know.
This hasn't been horrible. I'm saying it right now.
No, it has not. But the first 3 matches were the best part. And then we get into the matches that actually had promotion to them. Well, the first 4 matches, Horowitz and Skip was okay.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah. But Bertha Faye and Lunch Blaze, that was whatever.
No.
And then Undertaker Kama was boring as fuck. And now we got this match.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
We all know that your favorite match so far tonight, Dallas, is the casket match.
Yeah, you fucking caught me, dude.
This is what I'm going to do. For your birthday one of these years, I'm going to buy you a compilation of just nothing but casket matches.
Okay. Whatever.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
Nah.
Combat Zone Wrestling, casket light tubes on a forklift match.
It'd be more interesting than a Undertaker casket match.
It's true.
Okay, he's gonna kill Bret Hart now.
Well, Lawler called that the old dentist pull. I wonder if that's what that was called, the dentist pull. We'll go with it.
Bret keeps going for roll-ups, which makes me think eventually he's gonna win with a roll-up, but I could be wrong.
I'm surprised they have him in, like, can they get the sharpshooter on Yankum?
Nah.
That whole typical story.
Because he's so big.
Yeah. I mean, sure, he could get it on the tree trunk legs of Yokozuna, but can they do it? Can he do it to a guy like Dr. Yankum?
I'm just confused on why the presentation of him in the arena is so different from what it was in the vignettes in the office. Like, he's wearing a completely different outfit. His hair looks even darker than it does in those videos. I mean, everything about it is like, it just seems different. I feel like, not that it'd be better with or good, I should say, with the presentation we've already seen, but at least it's like, you already know what you were kind of getting. He came out and it's like, okay, why the fuck is that guy got a white shirt on?
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's the whole package. It's the fact that, like Bob said in the beginning, this guy's fucking well over most heights in the WWF right now. He's in pretty good shape for a bigger dude. And he looks and has the gimmick of an absolute moron.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad.
So ramming him into the ring post back first. Oh, I think Bret just tapped on the concrete. This should be a win for Dr. Yankum.
You know, throwing it to a really big kind of throwback of IcoPod series. As Bob once projected, what if Glenn Jacobs had played Adam Bomb?
Right.
You know, and instead of Brian Clark playing Adam Bomb, he plays Kane. So I think for 95, if we never got Brian Clark and instead Kane came in as Adam Bomb to tie in with the Unabomber and just kind of his body of work, I think he would have I don't know about a lot better off, but definitely better off than Isaac Yankem DDS.
Yeah. Oh, Yankem just hit a top rope leg drop with Bret hunched over the top rope.
Now, that's a move that I'd yell at him for doing when he got back through the curtain.
Well, I would imagine the producers told him to do it, right? Or the agent?
I don't know, but I'd be like, don't ever do that again.
Because of the size?
Yeah, and the gimmick.
Right. You know, for a dentist, I mean, he's not really... I'd be having him just fish hook him all the time.
I was going to say, he's not doing anything mouth-related, which is kind of surprising to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just beating the shit out of him.
Yeah, like stomp him in the teeth a couple times or something, you know?
Just let him be Adam Bomb. Just let him be Unabomber. Just let him be Unabomber. Just let him be someone close to who he is.
I don't know. How did he just roll out to the floor? What happened?
His sweatpants are loose.
Oh, Bret with a suicide dive. I mean, Bret kicked out, but he didn't like power kick out. Now he's pummeling Yankem. That poor fan.
Why doesn't Bret go over to Lawler yet?
Because he's staying focused.
I don't
On this
like
evil
that.
dentist guy. He rammed Yankem into the ring steps face first. Now they're back in the ring. Oh, there we go. He's going for the bulldog, and he hits it. Can Bret get the cover? 1, 2. Yankem kicks out. This is making me exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really, for a Bret Hart match, there's really nothing of substance here.
Which is a bummer. Side Russian leg sweep. 1, 2. No, if you give him a kendo stick to wrap around his throat, he probably would have won. Like the Sandman would do. And Bret is going for a backbreaker. Yes, he hits it. The 5 moves of doom. Is he already going to beat this guy or what? And, a forearm off the middle rope.
Nailed it.
WCW. He's going for the sharpshooter. Can you get him over? Yep. Oh, shit. Lawler's going to get in there, isn't he?
Look at him crawling over the table.
He's right next to the ropes. Okay. I was going to say. Kyoto's pissed. Get out of the ring. But you know what? If he knows that Lawler helped him get to the ropes, then the move shouldn't be broken. I don't know why you would. Oh. What's his face there? Yankem gets tossed to the floor.
Come on, dude. This is the stuff right here. This is why people bought the pay-per-view.
Bret just went shoulder first into the ring steps. Lawler's bald spot on the top of his head's hilarious.
So bad.
That should be his next guy he brings in. Some hairstylist guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Lawler loses a hair versus hair match.
This match is not good.
No, it has not been at all. Bret slamming Yankem off the top rope. Bret just needs to win this match, like, already.
He's getting beat up a lot, man.
Well, Bret always gets beat up.
Yeah, so he can't win yet. Yankum's a serious threat.
Right. Yeah. That's totally believable. Oh, I thought he was going to go into the referee in the corner, but he doesn't. Bret slides to the floor. Trips Yankum and he rams him. Wait. No, he's tying him up.
Are you fucking kidding me? Bret Hitman Hart.
He's not even tying him up, though. He's just wrapping it around his feet. So
Bret the Hitman Hart.
We go free there.
Is resorting to tying this fucker's legs to the turnbuckle post to win.
Wait, how is this not a disqualification either?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Lawler actually he's going to get in the ring, but then he gets stopped. And Bret has grabbed Lawler off of the announcer's table and decks him with the right hand. Oh no, what is Yankum doing? He's going to the top rope.
No way.
He's going to hit Lawler.
Oh, he axe handles Bret from behind. I hate you, Bret Hart. Your Canadian insurance always covers your bill, and I don't get paid.
How is this match not ended in a DQ?
I feel as if when Lawler helped him get to the ropes, the referee should have called it a disqualification.
Yeah.
Because you're helping the guy. Right.
Yankees, his head snapped against the bottom rope there.
Yeah. Well, Lawler just tripped Bret.
Okay, the ref literally saw him do that.
Well, I was gonna say, why isn't Lawler at least just kicked out?
Well, he's got to do announcing.
Well, who cares? He ain't doing it. I'd be if I was the ref. No.
Why is the referee counting on Lawler?
He's about to win the Royal Rumble.
He's got him tied up in the ropes.
Oh my God, his head.
Yeah, okay. The referee finally calls for the bell because you can't tie a guy's neck up in the fucking ropes.
That took long enough. The ref was counting Jerry Lawler as if Jerry Lawler was in the match.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand. Like, what is going on? Now they've elevated his body, really choking him out here.
Bret needs a helping hand to come save him.
Maybe this is where Owen Hart comes out.
I hope it's King Kong Bundy.
Oh my God. What's this? Nikolai Volkov has come out singing the Russian national anthem. Or Doink the Clown. He can come out, squirt some water in people's eyes. That could be fun. Finally, Bret Hart has been rescued by a bunch of old men.
Well, there's kids in the crowd who think that he almost just died right in front of their eyes.
Yeah.
That would be a good storyline. Bret Hart's dead. Undertaker comes out with his casket. Loads Bret Hart into it. And you could have Bret and Undertaker be a new tag team. I'm full of ideas tonight. Okay, he's dead. He's not even breathing. He's doing his method acting for Owen Hart.
Dude, that was a bunch of bullshit.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
that
shit.
kid's sad as fuck.
Look at that kid's haircut and 2 piercings.
It was the 90s, man.
There's kids who look like that now.
Yeah.
I think my brother's one of them.
Well, he ain't that young right there, but...
Oh.
Austin has the haircut, just not the piercing.
You don't have that fucking haircut.
A little bit. If you were to do a couple of divots on the side of your hair with the buzzer, you would?
Bob, your head has fucking divots in it, okay?
Yeah, well, because my skull didn't fully grow in. So go fuck yourself.
Speaking of somebody who needs to go fuck themselves, Doc Hendricks is in the back here with Razor Ramon.
I think it's well known that Doc Hendricks can indeed fuck himself.
Hey, man, do I have a storyline? Not really, man. So, instead, tonight, man, I'm going to be in a match with... Oh, my promo's getting interrupted. See, they don't care about me, man. They don't care when Razor's on TV, Chico. Well, Razor, tell us. How does it feel to really not get booked very much? Well, let me tell you, man. It's hurting my pocketbook, Chico. So by the time WCW opens up, I'm getting the big fat check, man. And that right there, you can't do nothing about it, Vinnie Mac. So when I'm ready to leave, man, don't be crying on Monday Night Raw. Because when Razor leaves, he's making a splash in Atlanta, Chico. That's right. I'm telling everybody right now. It's no secret. I'm going to show up in a jean outfit. Doc Hunter's like, well, imagine that. Razor Ramon in a full jean jacket outfit. Well, we'll see if that indeed happens in about a year.
There we go. Ladder match that has absolutely zero true storyline purpose behind it, other than Gorilla Monsoon saying, hey, we think that Shawn and Sid will suck on pay-per-views. We're not going to make you pay for it. Instead, how about we do Razor and Shawn in a ladder match? And then you can get Shawn and Sid on free TV.
Now, if you're Sid, how are you feeling about that?
If I'm Sid, I'm like, oh, wait, so I'm not working SummerSlam? And they'd be like, yes, Sid. And he'd be like, what day is that? Sunday? And they'd be like, yeah. Oh, fuck, yeah. I have a softball championship I have to do in Alabama that weekend. All right, bye. He'd be fucking happy. He probably pushed for it. He was probably Gorilla. You know I suck in the ring. Okay, let's be real. And no one has bad matches with Shawn Michaels, but you don't know what I'm capable of. So why don't we just save us the hassle and just have Razor and Shawn? I was at Home Depot and I saw a ladder and I was like, wait a minute. Ladder match. I can't wrestle in a ladder match because I could climb up one step and I'm already at the belt. There's no fun in that. It's fine. I'll lose to him on free TV. It doesn't matter. I just really need to be in that championship.
I really want to care about this ladder match. I really do. But I don't think that I do.
I know I don't. They literally had, a tug of war with the belt on Raw, and it's like, that's our match.
That's one thing, yeah.
Just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I got your boy.
He's like, make sure my freaking earrings are in front, brother.
Sexy boy.
I'm not a fan of the blue Shawn Michaels either.
I don't mind that gear.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
I don't know.
The blue top is a little weird to me, but I do like those tights.
Hear me talk. Did you know that screaming in that is actually Sunny?
Yeah. I didn't know that.
It is.
Buddy.
Eat your heart out, girl. Hands off the merchandise.
Oh, Bob, I forgot to reply to your build up to WrestleMania 3 thing.
That's fine. I haven't even typed it up yet. That's going to be a process every time I do that.
No, I know.
I also saw it, and I also forgot again already, which I still never even sent you the other part, so here we are.
Yeah, thanks, Dallas. Appreciate your support.
Hey, man. In a couple weeks, when I get a break from podcasts, we'll be good.
Yeah, right. Well, how about this? How about you just get a permanent break because you're fired?
Yeah, dude. Been waiting for that news.
You're fired from.
Me too.
You're fired from the TNA one. I was gonna do it myself.
What?
Yeah, fuck it.
No, Mike Campbell's jumping on that shit.
No, because I want to do it on my own, and that way I can just be like, all right, 2 hours of this bullshit. This is gonna suck. All right, here comes this blowhard Sonny Siaki. He's like the Rock or some shit. He fucking blows. And then he's gonna fight this 14-year-old kid named Amazing Red, and that's gonna be fucking great. Yeah, here. Oh, this is bullshit. Where's Disco Inferno or something? This is fucking horseshit.
Disco Fever.
Is Ernest the Cat Miller gonna come in here? I thought all the guys in WCW worked here.
Wait, look at the weird ass thing they're hanging the belt on.
Yeah, it's called a hook.
Oh yeah, that's a normal hook there.
Yeah, it is.
It looks like a boat towing thing.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? That is not what they normally put the belts on.
The ref's confused. He's like, wait, how do you
I don't know
buckle?
how to put it on there.
Look at that shit's gonna come off.
I was gonna say, I hope it falls down.
Well, he didn't face it towards the camera like you're supposed to.
No, he doesn't.
Vince is pissed. Look at him. He's like, God damn it. Doc Hendricks like, oh god damn it. We're gonna get ready for this ladder match right now, and I'm here to help you out.
He's pissed for a couple of reasons. Number one, they couldn't get the belt on there right. Number two, he's got to sit with Doc Hendricks for the next 35 minutes.
Dude, that ref is getting fired after not hanging the belt the right way.
Could you imagine?
That shit's gonna fall down.
Jack Doan is looking at it and he's like, that don't look right.
Shawn just told somebody off camera to pull the belt back down.
I think you kind of have to.
That shit ain't gonna stay there like that.
Well, they're definitely stalling for that reason.
Shawn definitely yelled over to somebody at the timekeeper's table to fucking have a break.
I was gonna say, why are both refs still in the ring? But now here it comes.
It's coming back down again.
Look at.
Yeah, Shawn knows how to do it. Yeah, there it is.
Well, he put the referee aside and was like, fucking put it back up there.
Yeah, he was like, you don't know how to fucking do it. This is your job.
That's kind of hilarious.
Jack Doan is probably going to Earl like, Earl, am I fired?
Oh, I hate that it's spinning now. That's annoying.
It will stop at some point, probably.
Well, of course, now they got it the right way, and now we still can't get a nice shot on camera because...
Yeah, because it's the backside keeps on facing the camera. Oh, great. We're hammering away. I feel like this is just going to be a complete recycle of the WrestleMania 10 match. All the classic spots over and over again.
I know.
Look how fucking fast they're going. I don't give a shit. Do the same match again.
I do give a shit. I don't want to see the same match again.
And Razor's not in the same position he was a year and a half ago.
No.
Hey, you haven't seen the match in a while, Bob, so if they do it again, who cares?
Well, little do you know, I actually watch it every day at 3:30 p.m.
Well, I do believe that.
So.
Disco Fever!
I can't wait for Razor Ramon to get backdropped over the top to the floor as Shawn is going to counter a Razor's Edge.
Well,
because here it comes right fucking now, dude. Okay. Never mind. He went to the ropes. There's no rope breaks, though, so I don't know why he went to the ropes.
He was scared.
He was pissing his drawers, dude.
Come on, Shawn.
I just want to say right now, too, my fucking stream hasn't paused once.
Shh.
Don't jinx it, brother.
Okay.
You don't say that shit out loud, dude.
That's all I'm saying. We're not going to talk about it anymore. It was the one comment, and now we're done.
I want to point out that for the last 14 minutes, I've been watching a football game along with and you guys haven't even known.
Nah, bullshit. I knew you were doing some shit over there.
Nope. I have it plopped up here on my laptop. I got a commercial right now for Burger King, 2 for $5 delivery fee. Now it's a Target commercial.
You better be careful watching it on your laptop, too.
Sucks.
I'm not watching it on my laptop. I'm watching it on my phone propped up on my laptop.
All right. You were touching your phone more than you normally do, so I knew some shit was up.
He was touching something.
Yeah. Well, I did recently also download the Pornhub app.
Oh.
So it's really easy to favorite your favorite videos on that. And it's just nice to have. Just keep yourself handy.
Okay.
So give yourself a handy.
Right.
Shawn attempting to suplex Razor in over the top rope off the apron, but it looks like
God.
Razor just blew out Shawn's back.
His back and his fucking ankle.
His ankle hit the guardrail. His back slammed right on the ground.
Oh, my Lord.
So Shawn's sciatica nerve is definitely severely damaged here.
Yeah, and you know what? And Razor, being ever so gentle, comes to the floor and immediately does a elbow drop.
A stiff-ass elbow drop.
With his whole body weight. Yeah.
He's like, fuck you, John. Yeah, great. Double feature that because we want to see this guy get his ankle shattered. Here it is. Suplex. Looking good. And then Shawn's left ankle hits the top of the guard railing. That was dangerous, but that's okay. Here we go. He's going for the Razor's Edge. I wonder what's going to happen. Is he going to hit it?
No, Shawn will drop over the top.
Yeah, he broke free. Super kick? Nope. Double clothesline.
Guys, this is like WrestleMania.
But it's SummerSlam.
Right.
It's WrestleMania, but in the summer. It's crazy.
Wild.
Love it. I live for this.
WrestleMania should be in the summer.
You know what? I would have to think so. Probably get more eyes on it.
Yeah, what else are people doing? Nothing.
But that's why there's SummerSlam.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, Shawn going hard into the corners. Now he's laying over the top rope. But Razor says, let me kick you. And he's going to do the always slam that Hulk Hogan would definitely take in a fantasy world.
Oh, shit.
Yes, he would, dude.
Shawn took it because Shawn weighs about, 75 pounds lighter than Hulk Hogan. And he's also not Hulk Hogan.
Shit you out of that. I think that proves the point right there.
That Shawn Michaels would do it, that Hulk Hogan would?
Well,
Yeah,
Bob
because
just
you think
admitted
Hogan's going to be upstaged? No.
He's being sarcastic. He's being fucking sarcastic. I mean, Hulk Hogan's the type of guy that doesn't take a move he'll just be on his back. He don't even have the move.
Well, Hulk Hogan's not forcing me to watch SummerSlam 95. So, in that sense, Bob, fuck you.
Oh my God, Sid's there.
What the fuck is this bullshit?
Why is he standing watching on a small ass fucking TV? Oh, Razor with a right hand on the floor. Just stay at the hotel, Sid. It's a bigger TV. Give me a break.
That's dumb.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I would have had Razor be like the special enforcer on the outside.
And you still would have done Shawn and Sid?
Yeah, but like he kind of beats both of them up.
Right. Well, Shawn just tipped over the ladder to prevent Razor from getting that big gold belt.
Sid Razor might not be too bad if that was a thing.
How about we just do a triple threat match? Fuck it.
Ladder match with Sid in it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, fuck.
Come on. I mean, Big Show's wrestled in a ladder match.
Yeah, Shawn Michaels definitely just accidentally hit Razor Ramon with the ladder. Good job, Vince. Definitely was. He didn't mean to do that.
Well, you'll remember they were told not to use it as a weapon, so he's probably like, "Fuck, that was an accident. He didn't mean to do that." Oh, of course, he just exposed Shawn's butt.
It wouldn't be a ladder match without it.
All the girls are going crazy.
Oh my God.
My fucking God. How did he not tear his ACL there? Well, there you go, Doc.
There you go, yeah.
How can the ladder take the punishment? Way to think about the ladder. That's like somebody getting shot and be like, hey, is that gun okay? How's that knife feeling?
I think Isaac Yankeem DDS is going to have to come out and work on Shawn's knee.
Oh,
Could you imagine?
Okay. I mean,
guys, I got this. I'm a dentist.
It's the only doctor in the building.
No, Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Yeah.
He ain't here.
You don't know that? If Sid's back there watching on a fucking tiny ass TV, I'm sure Dr. Tom is somewhere. Now, I'm sure Vince should be saying that this is all an accident, too. Razor accidentally stomping the ladder on Shawn's knee. He definitely did not mean to do that.
I really like how you were like, oh, it's like shooting somebody and then asking if it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was good.
Holy fuck.
Well, it is.
Yeah, that's the bad part.
It's just like, yep, the ladder's in play. It is a ladder match. and it's for the Intercontinental Championship.
Right.
And it's Razor Ramon, and it's Shawn Michaels, and there's no fucking build for this match. But here you go.
And it's SummerSlam.
And Razor Ramon just accidentally hit Shawn Michaels in the back of the leg with the ladder, sweeping him off of his feet. And he laid the ladder down, and now his hair is looking like he needs to add some more water to it because it's getting pretty fucking poofy.
I'm starting to.
These guys are clumsy tonight, King, aren't they?
I'm starting to think that they totally ignored the restrictions because now you just slammed him again on there. Because they've always said, like, oh, we couldn't use the ladder as a weapon in SummerSlam. They're definitely using the ladder as a weapon.
Well, like, why would they even tell him that? It's stupid.
I don't know how you can have a ladder match without using the ladder. It would just make no sense. And if you had to, I'd be like, well, I'll go get a table. They didn't say nothing about a table.
That's a good point.
You think Shawn asked for more money when he's got to be in a gimmick match like this?
No.
No, they probably gave it to him.
Oh. I mean, what was it? At fucking Survivor Series 94, he does absolutely nothing. And he gets paid more than Diesel. Or he gets paid more than, like, Adam Bomb, who wrestled a 35-minute match. Shawn Michaels does, like, 2 super kicks and leaves. And they're just like, yeah, we'll give you $40,000 for that. It's like, okay. As he just kicks Razor gut first into the ladder in the corner. I'm sure he's getting paid a decent amount of money here.
Do you think he's getting paid more than Razor?
Well, he is the champion.
Yeah, I was gonna say yes.
Oh, drives him knee for his honor there again. Well, you can look at the 1991 SummerSlam pay structure because it was part of the Ultimate Warrior lawsuit, and it's hilarious. Ted DiBiase, I'm just guesstimating or whatever here, but Ted DiBiase makes, let's say, $15,000, right, for his match against Virgil. And then Virgil makes $1,100.
Oh my god!
So it's Jesus Christ, it's like wow. Hulk Hogan's like, oh, you get $200,000, and then Chrome Mustafa gets like $600.
Well, it's funny because that's still how it is today because they released like the paydays for the most recent little boxing thing that happened with Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
And Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. both made $1 million. And then like the little YouTuber boxing match where it was like some Logan Paul guy or whatever, Jake Paul. They each made $600.
Holy shit.
There's no way.
That's what it said.
I don't know
if that Paul against Robinson, they both got paid $600.
They were the least paid guys on the show.
That's funny.
So, according to that, anyway.
That's so weird because didn't his one match with the 2 other boxing fights he had against that other YouTuber guy, they got paid a ridiculous amount of money for that, and he settles for $600 against Nate Robinson.
Well, don't forget, I think those were actually commissioned bouts. This was like something that like a Tyson exhibition show that he put on. So I'm sure the pay structure was a little bit different, but I thought that was quite funny.
There's no way.
I'm sure it's not correct, but
I'm looking at the pay structure for that SummerSlam because Bob, I've never seen this, and this is very interesting.
Yeah, what is the DiBiase Virgil one? I know it's drastically different.
I just saw it. Virgil made $10,000, and Ted made $20,000.
Okay, so double.
Yeah. My favorite part is like Hulk and Warrior both made $75,000. But Hulk got a $15,000 bonus.
Of course.
Also, Miss Elizabeth made bank too. She made $50,000.
Oh my god!
Savage made $75,000 as well. Sarge was $50,000. Someone else was Andre $75,000.
Yeah.
Ramon just dropped the ladder square on Shawn's fucking ankle. I had to feel good.
A couple of the ring crew guys got paid $0. That says
that's awesome.
It literally has a 0.
Razor's trying to climb up, but Shawn's going to top rope, mind you, with a bum foot to hit an axe handle. Interesting choice.
If you're curious, Tim White got paid the least at $750.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
$75,000 for one match. That's crazy. Oh, Shawn sending Razor face first into the ladder.
I can't say that this is super interesting. We've seen all this shit before.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, but they're using the ladder, but it's just not very interesting.
It's not dynamic the way they're using it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's nothing spectacular here, but I don't think it's that bad. This is way better than the casket match.
I hope Shawn exposes Razor's ass now.
Oh my god.
Shawn going forward and hitting a back suplex off of the ladder.
There you go.
We are at 2 hours, 15 minutes, and 4 seconds.
So we're dwindling it down.
Yeah.
I still think they got to be
have a half hour of King Mabel.
No, they're definitely doing something with Davey, unless he's being involved in that match of some kind. But
well, I'm sure we're gonna get another hype video. We haven't heard from Diesel yet, right? So he's probably gonna talk.
Yep.
It's me, Big Daddy. Go. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Razor almost went up over the ladder in the corner to the floor.
Yep. Oh, Ramon going back first into the ladder and then a forearm. He's all fired up, limping around. Can't forget to sell the leg. And stomps him in the face like he's Vader.
That's right, baby.
And another scoop slam. Now he's not selling the leg because he's okay. Was he going to do the elbow drop?
Dude, stop giving it away.
Splash. Moonsault. 450. 630. Double moonsault.
Phoenix Splash.
Phoenix Splash. Oh, moonsault. Oh, that was nice. Just hammering away on the neck of Razor Ramon. So Shawn doing more of the dentist work than the actual dentist. That's interesting.
Right.
The Heartbreak Kid. Where's Sid? I wonder if Sid will come out. Sid probably has to come out, right?
I mean, they showed him on camera. I feel like it'd be a waste not to use him.
I hope someone's holding that ladder.
Nope. Oh, yeah, someone does. I see him.
Oh, he misses the splash on the top of the ladder.
That's got to hurt your nuts.
It's got to hurt everything. I feel like Ramon's just been laying on the mat for the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, just like rolling around so Shawn can't hit him.
Shawn, you do it. Shawn, you do that. I'll just move out of the way. Shawn, you do that. I'll just move out of the way again.
Well, he did kind of take a moonsault, I guess.
Yeah. That was the 2 seconds he got to stand up.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, look, he literally barely gets up. Shawn does it, and then he's back down.
Razor wasn't really close enough, though. That's the problem.
No. Who will climb up the ladder? They're both going for it. I'm about to fall asleep from this fucking show.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this isn't great.
It started off good. The first 4 matches were fun.
Well, and the start of this match started off pretty hot and heavy, but I feel like We've gone downhill.
Well, just think, guys. After this, we only got a couple months left of 95, and we're moving on.
Well, and that's the point I had made before we even got to this show. You know what? If we have to struggle through this, realistically, Survivor Series is barely even a thing anyway. So once we get there, the year is really over, and that's on the horizon.
Well, I think what you just said is part of the next problem that we have is that a Survivor Series is not generally very exciting.
Yeah, it comes quick, and then it's gone, and it's just the year's over.
Oh my god.
They both got crotch on the top rope, and then Razor fell to the floor. I think Survivor Series 95 is actually pretty good.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah, says the guy that says 1995 is a pretty good year.
It is pretty good.
No!
Compared to what?
2020. 2020, bitches. 2020.
I'll tell you what. I've seen more 1995 Raw than I've seen 2020 Raw. Because guess how many 2020 Raws I've seen? A fucking none.
Exactly.
I'd rather watch that shit, to be honest with you. And it ain't good.
No. And I can't really watch a show where a wrestler is 42 years old and he's going to get married to a 19-year-old. That's kind of weird.
Well, I mean, I don't really enjoy that either, but.
So then why do you watch it?
Buddy Murphy is dating Rey Mysterio's 19-year-old daughter. And
They're going to get
37.
They're going to get married.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
It's going to be the next wedding. Just you wait.
Probably.
Michael Cole's going to be like, this 3-week relationship that fucking Buddy Murphy's had with this chick. Wedding. Christmas Eve or whatever. You wait.
Eddie Guerrero's daughter's on TV now?
No, Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Eddie Guerrero's daughter, though, was on AEW as an announcer.
Shaw, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he's got another one who's kind of younger.
That's Razor's got another ladder.
A smaller ladder, it looks like. Like a children's ladder.
It does look smaller, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But just from the way they pulled it out, it looked really small.
Well, because nowadays we're used to ladders that are literally like 15 feet tall.
Yeah. And these are what? Maybe 8 foot?
Yeah, like 8-10 foot ladders or something.
Oh, here we go. Say hello to the bad guy. Really hit it? Yep. Razor's Edge.
Damn, I wanted to see it onto the ladder.
No way.
No way.
I would have fantasy booked it.
Of course you would have. You would have lost. As long as the opposing show had D'Lo Brown as champ, you would have lost.
Okay, never forget that, dude.
They were doing some bullshit. Weren't they having Ken Shamrock tag with some fucking random guy too?
Yep.
Probably.
It was like Ken Shamrock and Brian Pillman or something.
Honestly,
it was like the loose cannons.
That's right. Yep. And I like Ken Shamrock.
Honestly, I think Bob felt bad for them. So then he was like, you know what? I got to let them win sometimes. So they pulled the trigger on that bullshit D'Lo thing. And so Bob was like, that's it. They're going to win that one.
No,
I should just tell you guys the truth. I was actually booking with them.
You probably were.
And I would just pick their shows to win.
You probably were.
Yep.
Dude, what a bastard. Dude, Razor's going to go to the top, guys.
No, he ain't.
Yay.
There's no way Razor Ramon wins this match. Like 0%.
You don't know that.
I don't know. I feel like it's a 0%.
Why is he moving the ladder away from the belt?
Because you don't want to get it.
You can't win with that type of behavior. So naturally, Razor is climbing at the slowest rate.
Mm-hmm. His momentum is 0.
Yeah. Shawn is on the other ladder now.
Oh,
he just super kicked him.
That was a bullshit fucking super kick.
Is he going to get this? Nope. That's funny.
what?
He super kicked Razor, then the ladder's too far away, so he's like, oh, fuck, I'll just jump. And he doesn't get it.
I'm pretty sure he landed stomach first on the ladder or two that was knocked over.
He might have.
So, I mean, if I was watching this live, I would be totally pumped.
Dude, I'm telling you, here it comes. He's going to go for the Razor's Edge. Wait a minute. They're close to the ropes, and there he goes.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Like, he has every fucking time ever. In every
he chucked his ass over.
Is that going to be the finish? Is that move finally going to end Razor's reign as Intercontinental Champion?
Oh, wait, what?
Razor's not champion. Shawn's champion. I'm thinking it's WrestleMania 10.
That's it. Shawn won. Come on.
Can Shawn retain? No.
Are you shitting me? Look at this guy.
This guy's like, what the fuck?
Wait, did he do that on purpose?
No way.
He meant to get it?
I think he was supposed to grab it there. Judging by the reaction he just had, I don't think
he's pissed.
Yeah.
And that Razor's still down.
Yeah. There it is. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So WrestleMania 10 is definitely better.
100,000%. Which I called from the very beginning.
What is Razor doing? It's my belt, Chico. I lost a poker game with that Bertha Faye. I told her I'd have some gold for her. Shawn's like,
oh, he's going to hand it to him. They're going to hug.
They're best friends.
Fucking A. Yeah, there you
Good
go.
job,
he gives it
Chico.
to him, shakes his hand. What a bunch of bullshit.
Fantastic.
Good job.
After a ladder match, I
You
wouldn't be
beat me
shaking.
once, I beat you once. How about we do it for a third time? How do you feel about In Your House number 4?
Now, that probably should have been the main event.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? It's not. Because we have to have a 500-pound man take on a
400-pound man.
very not strong person in Diesel. I watched the Raw today where he got injured.
Mm.
How
was that?
It was fun. He screams. He's just like, ow! And you see Earl do the X. And then he's gone for a year. It's good stuff. Oh, great Dean Douglas.
I'm going to stick by what I've stuck by all night by saying this is still, for 1995, the best pay-per-view of the year.
I would agree.
Yeah, I think so. I was waiting, but I agree.
Yeah. Bad. Failure to reach an acceptable standard. Thanks, Dean.
What a word to define on TV for pay-per-view. Bad. Let's define bad.
The next one is going to be called waste. And then after that, it's going to be of. And then after that, it's going to be money. What does that spell? Waste of money equals SummerSlam. So let me explain to you what this means. Oh, Razor Ramon's confronting him.
Oh.
Hey, man, what do you think? I'm dumb, Chico?
Hey, Chico, I never liked attention, Chico. It stopped me from selling my drugs at the playground.
All you do is talk, Chico. Look at the people taking pictures backstage.
I know.
Dean Douglas is like, we don't need to have any violence here. It's a wrestling show. You're all buff and no stuff. Oh, Dean tried to sucker punch him. But Ramon blocked it and decked Dean, and now he's taunting him like, hey, you want some more? And Dean's just grabbing the chalkboard, and he's huffing and puffing to show his fury. Okay, great. And he still has the wherewithal to then have his nails on the chalkboard.
Well, and if you notice, they didn't have like the sound ready, so he started to do it, and like the sound wasn't happening.
Yeah. Oh boy, the main event.
I like how Dean Douglas's response of getting punched in the face is, you know what, Razor? You know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, dude, that's good shit.
What a pussy ass.
We have the entrances here at 2:29:17. Mabel's getting carried to the ring. So we have about 13 minutes? Yeah, 13 minutes.
Thank God. I don't want them to get any more time than absolutely bare minimum for this match. I hope Diesel does a fucking Undertaker entrance.
That'd be fine with me for this.
Mabel better lose, and this just better be the end of his run. Here you go. That's what you got. There you go, Mabel.
I hope Mabel wins.
There's no way.
I want Mabel to win and get the Lex Luger celebration that we didn't get 2
With
years
the
ago.
balloons?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no fucking way. Diesel's like,
hair's looking
fuck,
fabulous.
dude. Fucking gotta go out here with this fat ass fucking guy, dude.
Well, let me tell you, Todd. I don't know if you've been watching the fucking show, but if you just saw Shawn Michaels and Razor have a ladder match, how the fuck am I supposed to follow that? All right. I got a fucking 500-pound guy who can't really move very well. He's got a fucking fake crown on top of his head. And if I just shake my face and have my face turn red, maybe people will be interested. All right, I'm gonna go to the ring now.
He's gonna get medieval on ya.
Medieval my ass.
Diesel sucks on the mic.
At least at this point, he does.
He's like trying to always be overly creative.
Yeah.
I feel like we're really seeing the transition of Diesel to Kevin Nash here. Like the hair is like grown out. He's being goofier.
He doesn't care.
Literally everything about it, like he's turning into just Kevin Nash.
Yes. Diesel was really only Diesel for, what do you say, Bob? 6 months?
So when he won it in November of '94 till about
July.
I would say the night after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like for him, he's probably thinking, I gotta do this charade for the biggest event of the year. So I'll just get through that, and then as soon as that's over with, I'm just gonna be
mailing it in.
Who cares? I got a feud with Sid now. Give me a fucking break.
Yeah, no, I agree. I guess you're right. I would say so too.
But this is very evident. I mean, he didn't even wet his hair.
No. Fuck no.
Mabel took the belt from Earl and started raising it like, meh, it's mine.
And he does his crown to show off his mohawk. Oh boy. Here's the real question. Will Diesel hit the jackknife powerbomb?
At least.
I think, at least one.
That's the $1 million question. Can he do it?
We're going to get like a bullshit leg drop, and then he's going to pin him.
I think Mabel's going to try for a Vader bomb off of the middle rope, and then Diesel's going to scoop underneath them and then hit a horrible jackknife from there.
I feel like I know how every person in the crowd feels right now. Like when you go to a wrestling show, you've already seen like the best stuff and you're just waiting it out. You know the main events for the title and you got to sit through it. And as soon as it stops, your energy's gone and you're sitting there like, is the money I paid for the ticket really worth watching the main event?
100%.
And usually you say yes and you stay, but fuck, you don't want to.
You know, in this case, that as soon as the bell sounds, about probably 16,000 out of the 18,000 people in attendance are going to be going for the exits.
Oh, they're going to book it.
That's my favorite part about wrestling shows. From how you described it, when the best matches earlier on the card and they have to watch a bullshit match, just how quickly people storm out of there because they're not going to just stand around and wait.
Well, and for me too, like watching this, you're almost praying that something else is going to happen. You're like, oh, they wouldn't have booked this for just nothing to happen.
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've gone to house shows where it's like, well, that can't be it, right? They got to at least bring this guy out, or they got to do this at the end, and then they don't, and it's just like, okay,
yeah.
At least it was $15.
That's what I'm hoping here. If I'm a fan sitting in the arena right now, oh well, somebody's gonna come out like this. This isn't just the main event.
And I think there's a good chance of that with the whole Davey Boy stuff, because why else would they have showed him coming in earlier and then do nothing?
Well, they showed Sid and he did absolutely nothing.
I don't know. Davey Boy like coming in the arena and not wanting to say anything. Sid watching
House of Fire,
Sid watching made sense because he was supposed to be in that match. Davey Boy was just here and we don't know why.
Yeah, so it's like serving a purpose. Like it's probably serving a purpose.
Yes. It's going to be Davey and King Mabel at Survivor Series for the belt. Watch.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. Mabel was just shoulder block to the outside. For those of you wondering.
I don't know what Diesel's doing. I was distracted by Sir Mo. It was like,
oh, okay. I was curious. I was like, who the heck is it? But then
I was confused. Mabel's about to vomit. That or have a heart attack. Probably both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Diesel getting desperate.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Diesel getting desperate, doing a little plancha on the top rope.
He was watching too much of Shawn's match, the match before.
Yeah. But at least for Diesel, he's got more of a cushion to land on.
That's true. Cushion, more like the whole fucking mattress here.
Mabel just tossed Diesel into the ring post, and Diesel acted like he just fucking got killed off of it. Referee trying to count these guys out.
He's trying to count as fast as he can to really wrap it up.
Definitely count faster. Diesel with a big boot as Mabel was trying to splash him against the ring post. Come on, Diesel. Come on, Earl. Just count him out fast. Double count him out. That way they can run it back with a cage match and they'll be like, there can't be any countouts if you can't escape.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah. There you go. I figured it out.
What did they say about the cable system?
It's something about like just we're gonna stay with the match through the end, so stick with us or something. Probably because I bet you they were getting low on time. Because I feel like Diesel's like even his interview was very quick and very like rushed, but they were like, we gotta squeeze that in there.
Yeah.
I wonder if Shawn and Razor went past their time again.
I guarantee you they did.
Yeah, they were probably like, all right, you guys can go 19 minutes. And then Shawn was like, did you say 26? No, 19.
Guarantee.
All right, 26.
I guarantee you that's what happened.
Oh, no.
Oh,
now I believe that's where he hurts him.
Diesel gets injured.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't. What was that?
So he does that. You can hear Diesel muffling, going, "What the fuck? What the fuck, Mabel?"
Huh?
He did.
Muffled. Yep. You can hear him muffling. He was pissed. He just went full weight on the lower of his lower back.
Well, you can tell he's hurting because he's not even bending for this like chin lock, really.
Well, and when Mabel landed, Kevin Nash's legs like splatted upward.
Yeah, you could tell he got hurt.
Yeah, he was not happy about that. Now there's no way he can do the jackknife.
Damn it! I wish I would have heard that.
Oh
yeah, if you want to go back and go into it, I'd probably just start at like 237.30, and you'll end up hearing it.
Well, if you just heard too, well, I know Bob, you're listening. When he slammed Diesel into the unprotected turnbuckle there, the way he like yelled, like that wasn't just like a sell. He like I feel like that was like a I'm actually fucking hurt right now.
Yeah. Mabel just steamrolled the referee Earl Hebner through the middle rope to the floor. So that's good. That has to mean that someone's coming out here.
Yeah, the audience is kind of stirring. So
yeah, and I don't mean Sir Mo who's about to get in there.
No.
Now here we go. Watch this. This is the right on his fucking tailbone.
Oh,
horrible.
With no warning either. It seems like.
And he can't protect himself. He's just laying there prone.
Yeah. You can't do anything.
Oh, someone's
Shawn?
coming out.
Lex
Luger.
Whoa.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
Oh, okay. I did not expect to see Lex Luger.
Wait, Diesel just clotheslined Luger to the floor. What the fuck was that?
Wait, when Luger ran in, Kevin Nash punched him in the head and then clotheslined him over the top. Lex was making the save.
Too funny. Oh, shit.
Oh, my Lord.
Why did Diesel hit him?
He was blind. He didn't know. He thought it was Mo.
No, he clotheslined him over the
He
floor.
just leg dropped Diesel on the floor, too.
What the fuck?
Oh, my God.
Lex looks like such an idiot.
Diesel just looked like a stretched out rubber action figure.
Well, wasn't Lex he wasn't on Raw, was it last week or something? Because of like, they made it seem like it was like an injury or something. I really didn't think we were going to see him again.
I don't know. But now he's going after Sir Mo, so that's probably his next program. So that
Mind you, Sir Mo looks like he should. He's in an outfit that he should be wearing.
Yeah. But if you're ever wondering why did Lex Luger maybe jump ship, it looked like he was feuding with Sir Mo.
Oh.
Belly-to-belly suplex by King Mabel.
Well, Sir Mo / Mabel.
Right. 2. Oh, Diesel kicks out.
Why did Lex just get beat up by the guy he was running down to save?
Maybe he just didn't want his help that bad.
Yeah, could have been. People throwing garbage, it looked like.
Oh, Mabel missing a middle rope splash.
Barely missing. Diesel barely rolled out of the way.
Yeah. That could have been real bad.
I love that Lex get punched right in the face by Diesel as soon as he got in the ring. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, Diesel now is on the middle rope. Mabel turning around. Leaping clothesline.
It was like a forearm or something. Well, Vince called it a clothesline. I was like, what?
1.
That's gotta be it.
3.
Okay.
Diesel just pinned Mabel on a middle rope forearm.
And Mabel's getting up right now. Like, he's just up.
Give me a break. What a horrible fucking outcome.
What a main event, folks. If that didn't get your penny's worth, I don't know what will.
That main event was one of the worst matches we might have seen in a long time. That was really, really bad.
Yeah.
This has got to be the end of Mabel, though. I mean, what else can he do from here?
He's in the main event picture. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, I could see like him and Mo just doing tag shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can't be going to the main event.
That shit's over. That little experiment has failed.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Well, that's why I could see him pushing him back just down to tag shit, but
Diesel again, the pyro, because that was such a emotional victory.
Diesel's not a strong enough talent, I'm sorry, to be the main event guy.
No.
There's so many other guys on the roster right now that are more talented than him, and that's no disrespect, but it's just true. That in a time of financial need, Diesel cannot be the one holding the championship.
yeah.
It'd be different if like they were riding a high and like, okay, let's try something different with Diesel for a little while. But in such a detrimental time, no, absolutely not. You got to play it safe. You got to play it with the guys who are the most over, most entertaining. You gotta do either Bret or Shawn, and really right now Shawn more so than Bret, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah,
I think that Shawn would be the ideal pick for that situation.
Shawn should have never regained the Intercontinental Championship.
No. You don't revert back like that. You can't. I mean, I guess you could maybe after he won the world title.
Sure, but you can't go backward right now.
No.
So, I don't know.
Are we all? Is it still a thumbs up for the three of us, even after that main event?
I would say comparatively to all the other WWF pay-per-views we've watched, that this, I agree with Austin. I think this is the best one. I mean, I guess if we're talking, if the undercard really could save us, then I guess it's a thumbs up show. But I don't know. I didn't think it was definitely nothing phenomenal or anything like that.
I think it's an average show, but by 95 standards, it makes it the best pay-per-view we've seen all year.
100%.
Yeah, and that's the thing, and it's crazy to say that the undercard really shined because typically that's not the case. Usually it's like mediocre at best. You got a couple of stars sprinkled within. And then what you're watching for is the main event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's not the case here. Really, as the card dragged on, I got less and less excited. And it should be the opposite. You should be the least invested in the first couple of matches, realistically. And be most invested, because that's where the company's most invested, in the main event programs. And despite the star power and some of the guys involved, I think the main event scene for the WWF at this time is very hollow.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that there's no way to really cover it up anymore. I think it's very obvious that there's some significant holes in the roster for the upper card. So they're going to really have to address that moving forward, because I don't know after SummerSlam how much people are going to be buying into that bullshit. So if nothing else, that's really what SummerSlam this year showed me, is that, you know, there is potential in some of the younger guys and some of the mid-card guys moving forward. But man, the main event scene needs to change, and it needs to change quick.
I think the real problem is on the heel side. There's just no one there.
And that's the thing. And realistically, going back to Diesel as champion, they need a stronger babyface right now in that role. Diesel is not that guy, and hasn't been that guy, like Bob said, probably since WrestleMania. Before it's tainted, because we're rapidly heading that way, before it gets tainted with Diesel, they need to take the belt off of him. I think.
No, I think you're right. Would you? So you're saying that he wouldn't be champion through the end of the year?
I wouldn't.
What about you, Dallas?
Yeah, I mean, it's just tough because, like, okay, so we're out of August essentially. So now, if we don't keep the belt on him, like, then we got to find someone else to put it on within the next couple months. Not that I don't think Diesel's a great choice, but I think then that's going to put us into another issue of, okay, if not him, then who, and how quick can we get them there if they're not already there? But chances are they're not.
Yeah, I mean, they wanted something. I think they wanted to do something new with Diesel, and it blew up in their face a little bit.
Well, because it happened too soon. They pushed him too soon. It was happening. It was very naturally happening.
Yeah.
100%. And then they took the momentum from that and like put the pedal to the metal, so to speak, and totally blew the engine on the Diesel project. Pun intended. The same thing kind of happened with Razor Ramon. I think he was naturally going in a certain direction, and they destroyed that. I think both of those guys could be making significantly more money as far as fan interest goes if the WWF hadn't meddled with their natural progression of overness. Mabel has really thrown a wrench into the main event scene. I think that the attempt was nice in that, you know, hey, let's just make another Yokozuna because that worked decently well. However, those times have passed. I don't think the days of, you know, giant versus giant or giant versus normal sized guy is really going to be selling the tickets moving forward. I think if anything, they realize now it's more of the competition that's going to be selling the tickets. The guys that are more equal, the guys that are more athletic, the guys that are younger, the guys that aren't overly exposed. You know, maybe the guys that don't have the most TV experience or, you know, feud experience. The people are looking for something fresh. Bret, I think, even kind of falls victim to that a little bit too, because really at this point, after 2 solid years, I think a lot of people have gotten their fill of Bret Hart in the current scene. I mean, now he's been delegated to feuds really with anybody, so he doesn't even really feel that special. Like tonight, Bret Hart didn't feel special, and that's a problem. Really the only guy face-wise you have that isn't tainted, overexposed, or in any other way negated, I'd say is Shawn Michaels, which is also not good because he is currently your Intercontinental champion. Yeah. So it's just they've put themselves in, I think, in a really bad position, but they're trying to make the best of it, which is a little worrisome going into the new year. I mean, you've really put yourself kind of in a corner on both sides, on both your face side, your face roster, and your heel roster. You've put all this money and momentum behind a character who arguably was a flop in Mabel. You've kind of put Sid on ice considerably compared to his re-debut. So I don't know. It's just going to be as transitional as 1995 is. I think this last quarter of the year is going to be the most turbulent because what do you fucking do? What do you do on both sides? What do you do on the mid card? What do you do on the upper card? There's no clear-cut path, and that's what worries me.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're kind of in. So I think towards for the rest of this year, before we get to Royal Rumble, it kind of feels all you can really do is just constantly do nothing but filler, because there's just nothing. Feels like the heel side has nobody to really justify going after a guy like Diesel. That what can you do other than just fill random heels into those roles? So I would be surprised that if I think we have 3 in your houses left of the year. I'd be surprised if there was a world title match.
Well, and if there is, we're gonna get Diesel versus Bulldog. We're gonna get that. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if we did end up getting a Mabel rematch, unfortunately. And that's the thing, and it's almost as if it feels like the WWF knew it. They knew. They knew 6 months before the end of the year, hey, we're going to be fucked for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
So let's just do what we can to keep a show on TV. Let's just do what we can to not get our pay-per-views pulled off from being aired because they're so horrible. Let's just try and keep our head above water, and we'll try better next year. And that's what it feels like. They've already checked out. They're like, whatever. Like, we know it sucks, whatever. We'll admit it to you for SummerSlam that we've booked shit and try to give you something better. But the rest of the year, our hands are tied. Like, this is what you're getting.
Yeah, I think that's kind of exactly what they're going through. Dallas, what do you have coming out of the show? Anything?
I mean, I don't know if I could say it any better than what Austin said. I don't know. I think it's. I'm hoping that with like Nitro starting up, it's even early on. I'm hoping it'll at least kick around some new ideas and kind of get things moving at least a little bit quicker. But I feel like we've hit a dead end at SummerSlam, and we still got a couple months left, and I don't know what they're gonna do. And especially, like, what are they going to do that's going to keep us interested? Because they haven't done it at this point.
Well, and I almost think it's beyond that point. I think the WWF maybe under their skin knows that they're going to get their ass kicked for a little while. And they're just batting down the hatches. Like, we know it's coming. We know it's going to be fucking storm. And we know we're going to be on the receiving end for a while. Because this is the position we've put ourselves in. We've been on autopilot for so long. How do you pull up a plane that's already in a nosedive? You know, you just kind of got to wait for the aftermath and pick up the pieces. Mm-hmm. And I really think that's how it's going to end up being. But with that said, I do have optimism. Because think of tonight. Think of how the undercard did help them keep afloat. To me, that's good. And it shows that maybe not now, maybe not by the end of the year, but sometime soon, a lot of these guys are going to be moving up, and there's going to be more like them, and maybe even better right behind them. And that sometime in the future, hopefully near future, we're going to get much more rounded out, talented cards, exciting main events, hungry talent. You know, we didn't see any Bob Backlunds tonight. We didn't see any King Kong Bundys tonight. We barely even saw Ted DiBiase tonight. To me, that's the silver lining. That, yeah, the main event is more hollow than a dead fucking tree log. But hey, guess what? If you liked the undercard, get ready. Because it wasn't great, but it's going to be so much better because a lot of these guys, and more like them, and better than them, will be popping up. And that's my big takeaway. This pay-per-view really showed me, going back to my original statements, there is a future for the WWF. It's not all fucking terrible all the time. Like, there's still a little spark there that will hopefully grow into a flame and then a roaring, raging fucking fire. And that's what I'm holding on to.
Well, I know with next week's episode, there'll be a new spark, a new flame, even if it's for the short term, because that'll be our live watch of the first WCW Nitro from the Mall of America on September 4th. Now, of course, just a reminder for that, moving forward after that, we wouldn't be doing live watches unless Raw was preempted. So don't get too excited for that, but we will mention what is going on Nitro. I'm even thinking of using my other laptop and doing them simultaneously just to see by comparison of what was on at the same time instead of writing notes about it.
Yeah, I've actually was thinking about that as well, Bob, to be honest with you. I don't know if it'll work as good as I'd like to pretend, but I had that thought as well. Yeah,
so I think that could be intriguing. Obviously, I would have Nitro muted because I don't necessarily need to. Or I would have, when it was the live watch of Raw, I would have Nitro likely muted because I don't want to overindulge myself. But the focus would be on Raw, and then I would just be like, oh my God, 6 minutes in, this is going on, and over on Nitro, this is what was going on. Not
And I'm always going to be the anchor point here because I've been kind of the one to champion. Let's just say if we've been through the worst, it can only go up from here. Yeah. So I will definitely still be focused on Raw 100%. I don't really plan on watching Nitro unless it's like in my leisure time. I've seen most of the first 2 years of Nitro pretty consistently, kind of back to back. So it'll be nice to like hear the anecdotes and the footnotes that Bob and Dallas will presumably be coming up with. But I'm excited personally because I do remember bits and pieces of 1996 Raw and really enjoying some of those feuds and storylines much more than I can think of off the top of my head for the 2 or so years that we've watched so far. So I am looking forward to 1996 for both, well, just the wrestling business in general. I think the wrestling business in general gets a lot more exciting in 1996 in the United States. So I am looking forward to it. I'm not dreading it as much as I was dreading really 94 and 95 because I kind of know what to expect and I'm pumped to say the least. I know the pay-per-views are going to be, significantly better. I know the match qualities are going to vary but be better for the most part. The gimmicks die down fairly quickly as far as ridiculousness. You're insulting us. So I am excited for that as well because it feels like that's all we're getting in 95. So for the most part, as we kind of work our way through and we see the differences between the two shows, I think it's going to be more interesting to see the similarities because as much as the two are trying to be polar opposites from each other, things tend to mirror up pretty quickly. So I think that'll be interesting to kind of see firsthand live, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely interested in 96 WWF as well because I know there's several guys that come in. They really kind of spice it up character-wise.
Yeah.
So that'd be interesting. I will also be adding WCW news to the Observer notes section since kind of they're getting into prime time officially. So I guess as a fan, we would probably be more intrigued about what's going on in that lane too, because we haven't talked about what's been going on backstage for 95 WCW.
Right.
Likely because we don't want to know, but
right.
Moving forward, we will. Do you guys have anything else for this episode? Or are we good to go?
I did have a quick question, Bob.
Yeah.
Is this the last time we see Lex Luger in WWF before his jump?
Yes.
Well, it'd have to be, right? Because they're not on air.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing something about a syndication appearance.
That's what I was wondering.
But I believe that the syndication appearance was edited out.
Okay.
So he was, I think, in line to be on Superstars or something. And they ended up editing it out.
That's what I was wondering. I was wondering
there's
that.
There's no Raw or anything like that.
No, I was wondering about the syndication because I know they film shit or like it's half the time canned or whatever.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it was edited out.
Okay.
When we do the episode, I'll double check because he could. I mean, maybe he was on Superstars 2 days before Nitro. That'd be pretty funny.
Right.
I don't want to look at it. I don't even want to look it up because I want to find out on the episode. So
yeah. Okay.
But to my recollection, it would be that he was edited out.
Gotcha.
Dallas, you got anything, or are you all good?
No, man. I think I'm all good. SummerSlam drained me.
Yeah, I'm absolutely exhausted. All right. Well, we will see you guys next week for WCW Nitro before we get back into Monday Night Raw. So until then, for Austin Skinner and for Dallas Gridley, I am Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.